Injustice. Fucking, why am I drawing a blank on that?
Well, anyway, it's one of the really good storylines that DC did. Because like when it comes to comics and stuff, like I was entirely Marvel like the entire time I was growing up, mainly just because the fucking X-Men. Like X-Men were the shit. Avengers were cool. No one knew who the fuck the Guardians were because their books were fucking terrible. Like a lot of the other Marvel books were all right, but it was fucking X-Men. But outside of like the Green Lanterns, like the Green Lantern, Yellow Lantern Corps, the fucking Red Lanterns, like those storylines I really liked. But the DC just in general, they weren't that fucking great.
Yeah, oh,
Weirdly,
for sure.
weirdly enough, like in the past like decade, the only good comics that have really come out have, I mean, minus a couple from Marvel, like around like 10 years ago. Like, but in the last few years, Marvel's
Oh
been
well.
garbage. But
When the SJW fucking mob takes over your shit, it just goes downhill. It doesn't matter what it is, man.
like some of the stuff that's been coming out of DC recently, like they can't do movies for shit. Their TV
No.
shows are okay, but their comics have been on fucking point. And they've been doing Injustice now for I think 8 years.
Oh, is that anything like the Injustice League kind of thing?
No, like it
No,
was
okay.
entirely different.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay.
Essentially, Injustice starts like the original one is a 6 year story, and now they're on Injustice 2, which has been going on for I think 3 years now.
Damn, dude. Comics don't fuck around.
No, like, dude, they're fucking awesome. Like this is one of the best storyline that comics has done, or that DC has done in a long fucking time.
Man, I haven't read comic books in a long fucking time, so now I'm starting to like wonder
Well,
like how
okay,
much is worth catching up on versus like should I just start on some stuff that's actually decent now and then forget everything over the last like 30 years?
well, like okay, like if you're gonna do anything from DC within the last 10 years, Injustice is where to go.
Well, I mean, obviously that one, yeah.
But like here's how the whole thing starts out, right? And the entirety of Injustice happens in universe uh 14 14 something, whatever. Like it's not the main DC universe.
Yeah.
Like with Marvel and everything, they all have their own different universes, and
Oh, of course.
that really doesn't come into play until fucking year 6. But either way, so like it's not the main universe. But what happens is uh the Joker decides, I'm gonna fuck with Superman. Fuck it. Like I'm bored. He's a dick. Let's fuck with Superman.
That sounds about Joker as you get right there.
So he kidnaps Lois Lane
Okay.
and takes her onto this submarine out in the middle of the ocean somewhere, right? And while he's performing open heart surgery on Lois, Superman flies into the like breaks into the submarine.
Dude, that just got fucking dark.
Right, like this is how it starts, and it just keeps getting worse and worse from here. Like the entire 5 year storyline up until year 6 is fucking dark. But so
Yeah.
yeah, he implants a fucking nuclear bomb inside of Lois Lane.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that is tied to her heartbeat. So if she dies, the bomb goes off. And as Superman breaks into the fucking submarine, there is Scarecrow, one of the Batman villains,
Yeah, yeah,
has
yeah.
this fear toxin thing, right? That's how he makes people scared. This scary villain, whatever, yada yada.
Oh yeah, I know Scarecrow.
Yeah, and the Joker has been for years in the comics been fucking around with the Scarecrow toxin and adapting it for certain people. So he mixes the Scarecrow toxin with this gas version of kryptonite.
Of course. I was waiting for the
And
kryptonite part. I knew that was
yeah,
coming in sooner or later.
and he essentially doses Superman somebody who's been invulnerable, or been invulnerable to the fear toxin this entire time throughout the comics, and gets him right in the fucking face. And he starts seeing Doomsday and grabs Doomsday by the head, flies out of the submarine, and takes Doomsday up into space.
Oh shit! But it's actually Lois Lane.
Right. Sorry, and no, he implanted a bomb in Lois Lane. The nuke bomb wasn't in Lois. I messed that part up. It's a long time ago, but the bomb was just in Lois, so that whenever she dies, it blows up Kent. It blows up Superman, but he's fucking Superman, so it doesn't actually kill him. But the nuke was in Metropolis.
Ah, okay. So there's a nuclear bomb in Metropolis to blow up the city he loves, along with the woman he loves is also going to explode.
So yeah, he killed Lois. Like he's the reason Lois died. He killed his wife and their unborn child.
Which might, have some consequences of, some rage, some fucking, depression, some sort of insanity.
Which, yeah. So after finding out that he killed his wife and 80 million people in Metropolis, he goes and broods and sulks in the Fortress of Solitude for a couple of days.
Yeah, of course.
And then while Batman is interrogating the Joker, he breaks in, destroying a shit ton of the fucking building, killing a bunch of cops as he's doing it, and goes and puts his hand through the Joker's chest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds about fair. I can understand why you would be a little upset.
Yeah, and yeah, it just gets darker and darker from there, to the point where everyone in the Green Lantern Corps dies except for Hal Jordan, who's now wearing a yellow lantern. At some point, Batman is trying to stop Superman and try and control him, or try and rein him in from becoming the tyrant that he's obviously starting to become. Because like his whole thing is, yeah, no more fucking villains, no more bullshit, I'm fucking done. You got a bomb, I blow you the fuck up. You got a gun.
That's what I've said about the fucking comic book heroes, pretty much for all time. It's like, just fucking kill him.
Right, but no, like he does this, and for the most part, most of the superheroes are like, I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but the world's a safer place now, so let's go with it.
Yeah, I see nothing wrong with that.
So sure. And like year, I think this is like the end of year 2, maybe like the beginning of year 3. There is a giant battle between the Green Lantern Corps and Superman, who is teamed up with Sinestro and a couple other villains, and some other crazy shit is going on. Like I'm skipping over a whole lot of fucked up shit.
No, I get it.
But like one of the big things is, as Batman is trying to like show the people of the world what Superman has gotten to, so they'll stop supporting him and stop being like, well, maybe it's for the best. He essentially murders all of the fucking Lantern Corps and a shit ton of people while it's being televised, while he's wearing one of the yellow rings. So now, not only does the entire world fucking fear him, he's wearing a fear fucking ring, and now has become the most powerful person in the fucking universe. Because an entire planet fears him. And he was already fucking Superman. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
It's...
So do I have to actually go back and buy the fucking comic books for this shit?
No. There's actually... I was sitting there reading the comics up until there was a link to some YouTube channel that had actually done, like, they skip over, like, and just from the ones that I had read, because I had read the earlier ones a long time ago, but I was kind of rereading through them, and then I got to about year 2. I was about halfway through year 2, and then I saw the page that I was reading all this stuff on had a link to this YouTube channel where they essentially go through and reenact all of the biggest plot points. They skip over some stuff, but it's nice playing there, Detroit.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I didn't realize we were gonna have Dade on today. Interesting.
Date?
No, Dade. D-A-D-E. Dade Murphy.
Oh, are we having Dade on? I was unaware.
No, I'm kidding.
Because Satan has been talking so long, but this is an interesting story.
So. No, I'm fucking. That's a joke. Dude.
I don't even know who that is, but I'm gonna keep talking because I don't care. So,
no, Dade Murphy comes on every few months or so, and it's essentially just a fucking a diatribe. It's a fucking monologue diatribe for a good fucking half an hour.
That sounds like me.
This is different. I'm kidding, dude. Obviously,
it took me a minute to make. I didn't get the joke at first because I was like, "Wait, but what? Oh yeah, that's right. Dade talks a lot."
Yeah. Well, he comes on when he's like pissed off about something. No, so again, obviously, this is completely different, dude. But yeah. Hello, everybody.
How's it going? Welcome to my channel, guys. How's it going? This is now the
new. Oh man.
But anyway, this guy called Comic Storian has a throughout the year he does these each individual issue he'll do a little few-minute video on all the stuff that happens in it and go through and ignore the voices. I mean, he attempts it, but he's doing the voice for every single fucking character in the thing, so it's whatever. But he does at least attempt it, so I'll give him that much. But yeah, he goes through and he's showing the images, and I think for the most part, all the words from the comics have been whited out. I'm guessing just because he has to, so he's not actually showing the full story. Him doing the voiceover and doing the speaking parts for it is how he gets away with putting it up there and it not being copyrighted, I guess. I don't know. Either way, but he's showing a bunch of the images and then speaking about what's going on and what the characters are saying and everything. But it's actually really good. It's worth checking out. And he does Injustice year 1 through 5 as a full video. And then if you ever, do you remember the game when it came out?
I remember there was a game, where it was Superman fighting everybody, and everybody was souped up somehow or another so that they could actually survive against him. Was the story about it or something like that?
Yeah, the little green pills that Lex Luthor made that makes everyone the tensile strength of their muscles and bones multiplied by 1,000 times. It's comic book logic, but
yeah, of course. Yeah.
But yeah, in this universe, Lex Luthor is a good guy.
Oh damn. Okay, well, what is it? I'm rewatching Young Justice on the cartoon of it.
Yeah.
And at the end of that, if I remember correctly, Lex Luthor turns and fucking saves the world, right?
Yeah, but he's doing it selfishly.
He's not doing it to be a good guy, but I'm just saying, he's been in different storylines. He's been redeemed essentially before. So.
Oh yeah, Lex Luthor is portrayed as the good guy to the masses, but behind the scenes he's kind of a dick. But every now and then he'll even be a good guy behind the scenes too. But he's been president, I think 3 different times, throughout the DC universe.
Huh. Yeah. So apparently he explains it. Oh, so he explains the comic and he talks about it. The YouTuber guy you're talking about, his own opinions on it, kind of thing.
Well, yeah, and just the story itself. For the most part, he'll do an intro, and then it's just the comic. And then it ends, and then he'll do an intro, and then it's just the comic. But when he puts all the stories together, it's just one long intro, and then all the comic book parts without him talking, for 3.5 hours worth of just comic book stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Comics Explained is another really good one. I don't know if you follow that one, but he doesn't actually go through the actual comic. He basically just kind of tells what happens in it. He doesn't do the voices or any of that kind of shit. He's really good too. So yeah, Comic Storian and Comics Explained are the two the two best ones I've come across.
I like Comics Explained for a lot of the Marvel stuff. And I didn't really care. Like I said, I don't usually care about the DC stuff just because in general I don't like DC. They're fucking garbage.
Yeah, I like Batman, and that's about it, dude.
Yeah. When it came to DC, like the only characters I had a real vested interest in was the Green Lanterns, because like that whole story about fucking Roa and Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, like all those people, Jon Stewart, like that was my shit when it came to DC. Like that's all I cared about.
Yeah, a lot of the rest of it's just kind of, I don't know. Superman's kind of boring. Well, I guess they kind of make him interesting in points, but yeah, overall it's just, like I said, Batman's an interesting character. I'm trying to think of any other ones that I like, because Green Lantern is okay, but I'm trying to think of any other ones from DC that I'm really, I can't really think of any other ones that I really enjoy the way I do any of the Marvel ones. Marvel rules. Fuck DC. I think I like Dark Horse more than I like DC.
Ooh, that's ooh. Ooh. that's fucking rough.
Or Image, although Image is just an offshoot of Marvel, isn't it?
Yeah, yes and no. Like they do a lot of stuff together, but for the most part, Image is they're their own thing.
Yeah, their whole point was to that the creators got to keep their own properties, right?
Yeah.
So that like the comic book didn't own the comic book company didn't really own the character. The original creator did.
Which is why a lot of times people think that Image and DC are the same thing, because a lot of people from Image will go and write their people into DC, but with a stipulation that Image, like the creator
Still
owns the
owns
thing. DC doesn't now own this character because it's been in DC. So like you can have Image characters in DC, but you can have DC characters in Image.
Right.
So there's kind of that distinction there.
I'm trying to think, does that get Spawn? Was Spawn on Image the whole time?
Yeah, Spawn's on Image, but Spawn's an Image character, but I think he's in more DC stuff than he's in Image.
Oh wow, I gotcha.
But
I think are they doing a new Spawn movie? I thought I heard they were doing another Spawn movie.
Are they actually going to do it? Because they've been talking about that for forever.
Yeah, I haven't heard any. I thought I heard that they were supposed to be making one, but maybe not. Maybe it was again just the fucking rumor mill going.
Yeah, I mean it happens a lot because like fucking Spawn and Blade were like, and not just because they were fucking black. Like I don't give a shit about the fucking skin color. I don't give a fuck. I mean, because neither of them are even fucking human at that point. One of them fucking half a vampire, and the other one is fucking dead and a demon. Like, really? And we're gonna bitch about the fucking skin color? Come on, it's a fucking vampire and a demon, and we're bitching about skin color.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, dude.
But no, like, I really thought that whenever the Marvel stuff came up, because there's really no reason except for Wesley Snipes probably isn't gonna do it. And then they would have to cast and find somebody big enough, but then again, not too big, but who's willing to play the fucking dark ass vampire. I mean, dark meaning the character, not the whatever. You know what I fucking mean?
Yeah, we know you're racist, dude. Yeah, we're hearing your dog whistle.
Satan, you and that hating black people thing. So bad.
Yeah, I hear your dog whistle loud and clear, buddy.
But anyway, so like I think like the main reason why we haven't seen Blade in the MCU is mainly just because it wouldn't entirely fit the universe that they've really created. Like adding vampires would be a little bit weird at the moment. Like maybe when we see how this stuff after the decimation resolves, and they're very likely to add in mutants and some other characters and stuff, then we could probably try and swing and see, well, maybe we can do the vampire angle now. But I don't know.
Yeah, the
Wait,
trans
was
mode virus.
which one? Oh, damn it! Now I can't remember his name. There was a movie with Keanu Reeves where he played the comic book character.
Constantine.
Yeah, is that Marvel? I thought.
That's DC.
Oh,
I
damn!
actually really like that fucking movie, dude. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I fucking really like that.
Well, I enjoy any movie with Keanu Reeves in it. Like let's be clear, I love those movies, but
Except the Lake House.
hmm.
Fuck the Lake House.
But I haven't seen it, and it sounds like I can skip that one.
But like, I love the movie, but that wasn't John Constantine.
Oh, gotcha. Probably V for Vendetta. Like, I love V for Vendetta, although I've never read the comics. Apparently, the guy who created it was pretty upset about the changes that they made to it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was a great fucking movie, man.
It was a good movie, and I never read the comics, so I don't know what to compare it to. But that was a great character, regardless of the politics. Like, just even if you agree or disagree with the politics of the character, it's still a great fucking character.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome, dude. Wait,
Like,
you've actually seen it, Stabby?
Wait, you've seen the movie?
Which movie?
V for Vendetta.
Yes, I have watched that movie a
Holy
long fucking time ago.
shit!
Oh man, yeah, that's one of the few because I've never bought a huge amount of DVDs, but that is definitely one that I own.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go grab it just to have it next to the fucking computer while we're talking about it.
Nice.
All right. To be fair, I only saw it once, and it was when it first came out. So,
yeah, gotcha. But yeah, no, he's a badass character, dude. Shit's funny. What's his name? The comedian guy, the gay comedian English guy, Frey, Stephen. What's his name? Stephen Frey.
Stephen Fry.
Fry. Yeah. He's got a well, it's not like a main part, but it's pretty significant. Natalie Portman's in it.
I honestly forgot that was Stephen fucking Fry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the guy that had the show or whatever.
Right. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, good movie. But apparently, like in the comic, like he's actually naming like real fucking political parties, and that was what he had a problem with, is them changing it to like a fictional political party.
Not calling out people based on what his opinion of what politics were okay and not.
Yeah. But again, if you're not familiar with any of that shit, great fucking movie, man.
You know what other, like, I've been actually going back and reading and watching and looking up on YouTube and stuff, a lot of the some older comic book stuff, and I've watched The Watchmen like 3 times in the past few weeks. That was, I think when it came out, it was a bit overrated, but everyone's kind of just entirely forgotten about it, and I think it's a bit underrated now.
Mm-hmm. It kind of died down, and everybody's like, okay, maybe we overreacted, but they kind of went too far back the other way.
Yeah.
Like, but it actually sucks.
It is a really fucking good movie.
Yeah, I don't want to pull a stabby here, but I have actually never seen that movie.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's DC. Again, it's fucking, if it's not Batman, I don't really generally have much interest in it. But I'll have to check it out.
All right, I'm adding the Injustice volumes to fucking my Amazon wish list.
Wait, like the fucking comics?
Yeah, you can actually buy anthologies. So like year 1 is like $20.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, maybe I'll check that out and fucking.
Was it like a trade paperback, you mean, or is it the all of that series of comics individually?
It's like a trade paperback. It's not not each comic individually.
Okay, cool.
I don't think I would buy each comic individually, just because like I think that would be such a pain in the ass.
Right.
If I were to try to go back from here and start collecting the Injustice comics from book one. I can't even imagine. Like, I'm sure the book one is very expensive now versus
right. Yeah, I think the only series I ever did that with was the fucking Inferno storyline from back in the fucking goddamn. That must have been what, early '90s. Yeah, like I fucking tracked down every single copy, and it's a crossover thing. You know, it goes over several different books. Like it's mainly the X-Men and X Factor, but there's also Spider-Man, Excalibur, and a bunch of other ones that were kind of tied into it. So yeah, I literally bought every fucking copy of that whole fucking storyline.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I think it was because that was when I first got into comics. That was like one of the first storylines I came across. It was like the Fall of the Mutant storyline.
That was good.
Yeah, that was really good. And then the Inferno storyline, which actually is pretty decent too. Pretty wacky. That'd be interesting to see as a film.
Yeah.
You guys are missing the chat. Jinx says, "Have any of you hit puberty yet?" Right. And then Stench Ever says, "Comics are for children."
Dude. God damn. Yeah, I suppose video games are too, right?
I just saw that and I was like, that's pretty fucking funny.
Wait. Stench Ever's here? Let's ask him about his favorite YouTuber and see how he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
How
is Stench
is
Ever a huge Tonkasaw fan?
Wasn't he?
I don't know. I thought Stench Ever fucking hated everybody.
Right. Yeah, I thought that's why he was here. I thought he was hate watching us.
Oh, I don't know. Fuck it. Well, never mind then. The joke isn't as funny. But
yeah. At least I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Maybe Stench Ever was a Tonka toady, and then now he's got to be like, that fucker backed out of the fight. What do I do? Because there's somebody I follow on one of my Twitter, like one of the Twitter accounts I follow, and like I guess this chick was really into like Tonkasaw stuff, and now she's like having a fucking identity crisis over the whole thing. And I'm just going like, wow.
Wow, being a fucking Tonka fan, triggering an existential crisis, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
She's a real sweet lady, but goddamn, like that's a little too fucking into something. Like I'm not into that. Like I used to watch Joe Rogan's podcast. Like every time it came out, like as soon as it was out on YouTube, I'd watch that shit.
Yeah,
like,
me too. Yeah.
I even caught some of that shit live, but fucking Joe Rogan went full retard, man. Like there's just no. It's just. It's so intolerable at this point.
It's not.
You got like half a nut left, dude.
Well, he's not. I mean, compared to like Patton Oswalt and some of the other people, as far
he's not as bad as them. That's why I said he's got about a half a testicle left.
He's like 3/4 retard, dude. Let's not say full
retard. Oh, hey, what's up, fuckwads there? I'll be damned.
Oh, yeah.
See, yeah, that's what I thought. William Stench Ever. I fanboyed no one. I assumed William Stench Ever just pretty much hates everybody. It's like that's what he does. He is hate.
Yes, that's why he fits in here.
Hate.
Oh, that's right. Satan is hate. Instead of like despisement.
Make you read that thing from "I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream Again," dude.
Oh God. I saw a fucking article. I named it this one "Epic Inanimate Crisis." I saw somebody wrote an article like, "It's a crisis in the country that Trump's ignoring. There are more guns than people." I'm just sitting there like, well, I mean, on that same logic, we better start getting rid of our fucking silverware. There's a lot more spoons than people, too.
Spoons than people.
It's fucking plates horrible. And bowls got to go, man. Flatware is going to take us the fuck down.
Yeah, there's too many steak knives. And those things are dangerous, you know.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I've got like fucking 5-6 knives sitting around me right now. Like that I could reach. That's super dangerous.
Well, you're in California. I hope none of them, the blades are longer than 2 fucking inches.
No, I'm pretty sure most of these are illegal in California. Yeah. No, I don't think any of these are illegal in California.
Your knife laws, dude, are fucking incredibly strict, dude.
It's essentially illegal in California to own a gun and carry it outside of your own home. So, like, going to the gun store, buying a gun, and then taking it home with you after the waiting period is technically illegal.
Wow. That's fucking great.
Yeah. And none of it's enforced. Like, there's still hunters and shit in California, but that's all completely illegal.
Yeah, they just don't. Again, like you said, they just don't enforce it.
Well, because
For the
if they
most
enforced it, it would go to the Supreme Court, and if the Supreme Court were like essentially, California is like on the precipice of having no gun laws, more or
Yeah.
less, because once these things get to the Supreme Court, they're likely to overturn all of them. Just as a standard, like that's historically how that works. And right now, there's definitely a Republican-leaning Supreme Court, so it would be very unlikely not to continue in that trend.
Yeah, so they're
Because
not
that's
going to
happened to
bother.
other states.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now, there's a thing going back and forth that may actually make it easier to get a concealed carry permit than to buy a gun.
Actually,
Because of the way,
that's already true.
Yeah.
That
went through. I haven't followed it up. Okay.
No, like that's been true for fucking years.
In California?
In any state.
No, okay. So in California, it's not easier right now. You have to demonstrate a need for it. You can't just get it because you want one. You have to prove that you absolutely need it for some reason. And unless you're law enforcement, then none of those are considered needs.
No.
In California, I'm not talking about in other states here. This is why it's wrong.
Here's the thing, though. Even in California, if you have a CHL from some other state, California legally has to recognize it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, now that
so
Trump, I think that
you don't have to get it from your state. I live in Texas. My CHL's from Florida. Mainly because in Texas, they added a bunch of extra fines on top of it. Now it's easier to get it, but you have to, like, there's a bunch of extra fees on top of filing the paperwork. So,
I wonder if that works in theory or in practice as well.
What do you mean?
All right, so like in theory, on unincorporated land in California, you can go out and shoot your gun wherever you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally legal. There are no laws against it whatsoever. My friend and his cousin were out shooting their fucking pistols, and in practice, the police show up and just take all your shit, and then it costs you thousands of dollars to get your guns back. They weren't even doing any. They weren't like there was nothing dangerous about what they were doing. They were fully within the law. They weren't violating any safety rules for guns. Neither of them were drunk at the time. None. So like they hadn't done anything to merit any sort of legal confiscation. But unless you get the NRA backing you, you're never going to fucking be able to get the lawsuit going to fucking screw over the police and get your guns back without paying thousands of dollars in fines.
Right.
So what I'm wondering is, technically what you're saying is legal. I know that. In practice, do they still fucking arrest you and put you in jail? And unless you can get like a super good lawyer, do you like then lose the right to own guns because you have a felony that you couldn't fucking get out of, even though it wasn't illegal? What you did was fine. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, in fucking California, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I know California, and this is before that reciprocity rule got put in place. In California, you had to demonstrate a need for a concealed carry permit, and that got challenged because they were like, no, you have a right to own a gun, you have the right to self-defense, you have the right to carry a concealed carry if you're not a criminal, essentially, was what their argument was. And it initially won in California's Supreme Court, which is pretty fucking unprecedented. But then the state sued to prevent the to give them time to fucking file a what do you call it, like an appeal on that particular decision. So it's been like an ongoing lawsuit that the state keeps fighting, but is probably going to lose in the end. So even in California, at a certain point, it's going to be like you show up, you pay your $20, you walk away with a CCL, because they cannot legally deny it at this point. That's going to be the case fairly soon, I think. And by soon, I mean within the next couple of years, because soon, in a legal sense, soon is always a lot longer than. But there's a lot of other things that they're doing to like I don't know if you've ever seen like the AR-15 that you can legally own in California, but it looks fucking bizarre. It's got fucking so many fucking weird little flaps and shit added to it. It's fucking weird. It's I don't even know how you would shoot the gun. Like if you were at a target range. I don't know if I can find a picture of it.
Oh, so I thought my fucking internet cut out for a second. I was like, the fuck? Why did it get all quiet? He was about to say something. Oh, he's just telling one of Stabby stories.
No, here we go. I just wanted to show a picture of the fucking what you got to do to an AR-15 to make it legal in California. I'm trying to find like the whole thing. Here we go. This is the part I'm talking about where it's like a weird flappy thing you have to add to the handle. I think you'll appreciate this. It's kind of bizarre. So it has to have this weird flappy thing on the back of the handle.
Why?
I don't fucking know. I think this is like, it's like a 10 round magazine is the biggest you're allowed to have.
I mean, like, if that's supposed to prevent a bump stock, it looks like it's doing a really poor fucking job.
I don't even know what the point of it is, but you legally have to have this weird flappy thing. Like, it doesn't matter like what kind of setup you got.
All that looks like is if you're making it less safe to fucking fire the weapon.
Yeah, because you
can't get
getting a real good grip on it. Yeah,
that's fucking retarded.
Welcome to California.
Yeah, you can have one, but we're gonna make it to where you probably fire into crowds. I wasn't attempting to, but all right. I guess I'm a fucking mass shooter now because I fucking missed every shot because I can't get a good grip of my fucking weapon.
You're like, well, I was hunting, but you know,
I wasn't trying to shoot 10 random people, just the one guy, but I missed 10 times because I couldn't get a good grip of my fucking weapon. Okay, this is cool.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
It's I don't even understand, man. It's fucking bizarre. Like there's no way to describe how weird the fucking system is right now. But yeah, a lot of that stuff is probably going to get struck down, I think. Once it all starts going through the Supreme Court, because that's what it's all ultimately. It's all going to have to go through the California Supreme Court and then appeal to the Supreme Court, and well, it's going to take a few years. But California might not have a lot of gun laws in the near future, a couple of years from now.
Wow.
Which, you know, in theory is great, but in practice, they'll probably just keep arresting people for whatever the fuck they feel like. Because California cops are not very good. Oh man, is anybody like this fucking high school shit won't go away? This fucking Covington High School thing.
Oh Jesus, dude!
It just keeps going.
I'm so fucking done with this story. I genuinely don't give a shit about it anymore because it went from everyone. These white boys need to apologize. For what? Everyone, these people need to apologize for what they said about the white boys. No, not like they're fucking dumb. Like just let them go be dumb. Everyone, we need the fucking Phillips needs to apologize. Stop. Why is everyone trying to make everyone else apologize? It's you don't give a shit. What are you doing? What are you doing? What does this apology do for you? Fucking nothing. Stop. I don't give a shit whether you're a SJW, Democrat, Republican, fucking alt-right, centrist. I don't give a shit. Fucking Tonka fan, Medicare fan, fucking whatever. Whatever party you have hitched your wagon to, I don't give a fuck. If you're going, you better apologize. You shut the fuck up, you Reverend Jesse Sharpton, Al motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, there's a couple
apologize to you because you're a piece of shit.
Yes, the Black Israelites, dude.
Oh yeah, they're fucking ridiculous.
Although, dude, I love the fact that they fucking grilled that kid, allegedly or not allegedly, like accusing him of a face crime because his demeanor didn't seem right.
Oh well, he went on one of the fucking left-wing news organization sites. That was his own. That was just a bad option.
Yeah,
like a bad choice. If you're gonna go do an interview about the whole thing, go on Fox. Don't go on MSNBC.
No, the funniest thing about it is under the and this was on Facebook and on Twitter, fucking everywhere else, under the fact that here we're doing a story with Nick Sandman or Chris, what was his first name?
I think it's Chris or Nick Sandman. I can't remember which.
Yeah, something
honestly,
like that. Either way, we're doing we're going to interview the kid who was in that video.
Yeah.
Here's the interview. How fucking dare you interview that racist piece of shit? Fuck this asshole. I'm so done with your fucking company. How dare you do this?
Everybody went nuts, yeah. And then he started giving them suggestions like, how about John Wayne Gacy next to you, motherfucker?
Yeah, like I don't... Are you fucking... Are you kidding me? I'm done with the entire fucking story. I'm fucking done.
There's stuff that came out that I thought was really like hilarious that basically got zero coverage.
Oh, the fact that he was a refrigerator guy that went fucking AWOL, never served in fucking Vietnam?
Yeah, like never served in Vietnam, got arrested for going AWOL a couple times.
Three fucking times.
2 days prior to the thing with the Covington kids, he tried to fucking invade a church in the middle of their services to try to prevent them while doing the same exact shit, drumming at them.
Mm-hmm.
They had to have security, like lock all the doors and call the police to have them escorted away. Fucking, what was the other one? Oh, there's some the fucking internet detectives found some kid that they decided was the one in the video because he has some vague fucking resemblance. So this kid who had nothing to do with anything, like his family was having a wedding over like the weekend and ended up having to spend the entire weekend like dealing with people trying to attack them.
God damn, dude.
Like just because some internet sleuth decided it was that kid, even though it had they're not even going in like in the same state.
Yeah, and the fact that it was all bullshit and that the fucking kids did nothing, dude.
Oh yeah, the kids didn't do shit. But the other thing is, like the lawyer went on the news for the kids because they're going to file a lawsuit apparently.
Yeah,
like
they want everyone to. What is he? He said like he gave them a certain amount of time to.
Well, he said all the people on Twitter, all the celebrity accounts on Twitter, you have 48 hours to put sincere, honest retractions up, or you will be included in the lawsuit.
Nah.
Which is mostly bullshit. I don't think there's a lot you can sue the people on Twitter for, but they might be able to go after some of the news companies.
That just sounds like a more legal version of fucking. You better apologize to me. And no, I'm not for it. I don't give a shit.
Oh, I don't think the lawsuit's going to go anywhere though.
If that's what they're going for, then fuck them. Like that's a dick move, and you're just as bad as fucking people who were trying to force you to apologize 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know. I mean, it could be a case of they're getting this huge amount of harassment because there's a bunch of people out that still haven't heard that it was bullshit.
Or that have heard and don't care, more likely.
Right. Yeah, well, that's different. I mean, places like CNN and these other places, if they even did any kind of retraction, you know what I mean? It was at a time that hardly anybody would see it, or they only did it once. Almost everybody missed it.
I understand going after the news companies.
Yeah.
I understand going after the news companies and trying to get some sort of compensation for the inevitable, ridiculous amount of money the whole thing is going to cost the families.
Right.
That makes sense to me. But going after like the celebrities being like, you better apologize or we're going to sue you too.
Yeah, that's pretty
like ridiculous. Satan said, that's bullshit. That's not, there's really no fucking point to that.
Mm-hmm. Although it would be nice to see them actually again come out and say, oh, I guess I screwed up.
They're fucking celebrities. Nobody should be paying attention to them in the first place.
Okay. Well, that's the way the leftists think. And they act like the perfect world exists and it doesn't, dude.
No. I'm saying the leftists think they matter, but we all know better than that.
Enough people don't.
Unfortunately, but there's really nothing you can do about. I don't think they're even going to win against the fucking media companies.
Yeah, it'd be tough, dude.
Unfortunately,
First Amendment, people are willing to.
I'd like to see how much a GoFundMe would raise for their legal defense, dude.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think they need one. Like it seems like they're all fairly like.
Yeah, but you're going up against fucking huge corporations, dude, mega corporations.
Oh, but at this point, I think most of it's going to be pro bono. Like, if you win, we'll take a giant cut out of the fucking winnings, kind of thing.
Right.
Although there was a bunch of decent attorneys who were like, "We'll do this shit for free. Like, we're in, just for the fucking notoriety of it, essentially."
Right. I assume they're claiming it's about the principle, but yeah, it's all about getting their name out there.
Yeah, you get your name on that kind of lawsuit. You win or lose or draw, you're still gonna fucking get a lot of business from it.
Yeah, you can run for president like Michael Avenatti did.
Oh, is he going to run for president?
Yeah, yo, you never saw that, dude?
I thought he was talking about it. I didn't think he actually did, though.
Yeah, because he went on with that was the interview with Tucker Carlson, was that he was announcing he was going to run for president.
And then nobody thought about him again. Huh, poor guy.
Yeah, well, they started digging into his fucking. Yeah, they found some dirt on him, dude. So essentially ended that fucking possibility.
Oh, the GoFundMe for the boys is at 50,000 in one day,
Mm-hmm.
according to Jinx. Apparently,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny that the dude went on to fucking like TV and was like, "I'm gonna get you all." Like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah. That dude's like legit fucking crazy. It seems like, dude.
Well, and then how are they going to determine major celebrities? Like Alyssa Milano obviously doesn't count. Like they're going to have to let her go. You know. And then our celebrity's going to get mad that they didn't get included in the lawsuit. Like, hey, wait a minute, I still matter.
Hey, look what I said. Hey, this is pretty fucked up what I said. Come on. People still
100%. All right, so here's an article I found. It's about Carrie making a painting of the Covington people, but I didn't think that was the good part. What I thought was I thought this was hilarious. Carrie released this painting he did of Trump, and it came with the quote of, "In no way do I mean to disparage the beautiful act of fellatio, whether straight or gay. I just want to know if the devil makes Donald swallow."
Dude.
It's just scary, fucking dumb, dude.
He's a fucking lunatic, dude.
I just thought it was fucking. Oh man, like, and Jim Carrey could still be relevant if he went out and did movies.
Yeah, he's fucking grown a beard. He's
hitting on that fucking redheaded chick or whatever, like in weird, creepy ways.
Oh, Emma Stone? Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
the fuck it was. He's like, "I love you, Emma Stone." You're like, okay, Mr. Fucking Creepy.
Did you ever see that interview on Kimmel where when he came out, he was doing a weird thing, like he'd form this triangle around his mouth and like stick his tongue out? He did it like 10 fucking times, dude. He's like, "Isn't that your Illuminati symbol?"
Illuminati! Illuminati!
You know what I'm talking about?
No,
right?
I didn't see that, but now I want to.
Dude, I'll fucking try to find it and send it to you, dude.
That sounds pretty fucking bizarre.
Yeah, and he's literally telling Kimmel, like, you're in the Illuminati, or what do you call it?
I mean, you just gotta, if you want to know how crazy Jim Carrey is, you just gotta watch that fucking documentary about Man on the Moon.
Oh, dude, I still cannot go. I still have not made it through the whole fucking thing, dude. It's so fucking disturbing, dude. How it just took, you know what I mean? He just essentially just fucking stays in character. Fucking weird.
He literally just fucking lost his mind during the making of that movie, and I don't think he's ever gotten it back.
Well, him as Tony Orlando talking about Jim Carrey like he's another person. That was fucking creepy, dude. Holy fuck, dude.
And the funny part is that's what fucking Andy, what's his name? Now I can't remember the guy's name.
Kaufman?
Andy Kaufman used to do that shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, especially the best part about the Andy Kaufman bit was he'd be like booked to show up at a fucking like comic place, like do like an hour or whatever. And Tony Orlando would show up and he would refuse to do anything remotely close to, like, he wouldn't even acknowledge Andy Kaufman existed.
Jesus, dude.
He would just show up and do the fucking do the hour.
Wow. Wonder if they'd fucking sue him for that, if they ever tried to sue him for that shit, dude. Like, no, we didn't.
No, I think Andy Kaufman as fucking Tony Orlando was so popular that like they never would have gotten, like, there would have been no point.
Like they were happy with that anyway, basically.
I would imagine. I mean, it's still Andy Kaufman doing a crazy fucking comedy hour. It's just not as Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman went bye-bye. You get somebody else, but at least they're funny.
God damn. Although, what was his? I remember seeing the movie. Apparently, one time he had a thing where like Andy Kaufman was doing a routine, and the other guy, his friend, dressed up as Tony Orlando and came out and was like smacking him around and shit.
Yeah, because they wanted to fuck with people who thought that Andy Kaufman was Tony Orlando. They wanted to throw some confusion into it. Yeah,
it's pretty fucking crazy, man.
Yep. And then he had that whole setup with the pro wrestler guy where he would, at first Andy Kaufman would wrestle any woman, and then he started talking about how this one guy was a giant pussy.
Yeah, Lawler, Jerry Lawler.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was all fake, dude. I can't remember if that was actually fake or real. Dude.
Yeah, no, that was all fake. But nobody knew until way after fucking Andy Kaufman had died.
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, in the movie they fucking. That's right. I forgot the movie. They point that out.
Yeah.
They talk to Lawler about, man, this has been great. Yeah.
Did you see any of the parts? Okay, you didn't watch the whole thing, but did you see any of the parts where Jim Carrey, as Andy Kaufman, was antagonizing Jerry Lawler? Like on the fucking set and shit?
No, dude.
It got to the point where Jerry Lawler was legit gonna fucking go after Carrey and beat the shit out of him at one point and had to be held back.
Yeah, I don't think I got that far, dude. Seriously, dude. It was really tough to fucking watch it. It was really fucking disturbing.
It was weird. Satan, if you ever get a chance, watch that shit on Netflix, man.
Will do.
Jim Carrey.
I don't know what we're talking about, but I'll make sure I watch it.
So there is a documentary about Man on the Moon, the movie that Jim Carrey played Andy Kaufman in.
Yeah.
The making of it, and Jim Carrey went fucking bonkers. And so there's this whole documentary about the thing. He literally just lost his fucking mind that whole fucking film. Like he thought he was Andy Kaufman. He acted like he was Andy Kaufman.
Yeah, or 20
from basically day one till the fucking end, to the point of like acting like he was Andy Kaufman talking to Andy Kaufman's fucking family. He went cringe-tastic. Jim Carrey pretending to be Andy Kaufman, trying to make up with his father after Andy Kaufman is dead.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Wait.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. I didn't get that. I didn't get that fucking far, dude. I absolutely did. Now I don't want to, dude.
Oh, that's fucking great. Hey, I know I'm not your son, but I'm pretending to be. So let's make up, Dad.
Yeah, I'm totally channeling your son right now. It turns out I'm a medium, and I'm actually channeling his spirit. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
It's called Jim and Andy, The Great Beyond.
That's...
Wow. Wait, that's the name of it on Netflix?
Yeah, wow. Jim and Andy, The Great Beyond.
Yeah, either way. I think I got about 40 minutes in, and I was like, I can't. I fucking tapped out, dude. I'm like, I can't fucking do this.
Well, that's because you're a pussy.
You fucking watch it, dude.
I had to take it and fucking stay. I had to watch it. I will watch this. Take a break and watch the other half of it.
Wait on. So is there video of Jim Carrey walking up to fucking Andy Kaufman's dad, going, "Hey, how's it going, Dad?"
I don't remember exactly. It's been a while, but basically that's what he did. I don't know if they have video of the whole thing, but they do have video of him like talking to the fucking parents and shit, like he's Andy Kaufman and shit. Like, oh my god,
that's fucking great.
All right, I'll be back in a few. Hold on.
Oh, and part of the thing is like Jim Carrey like identifies because apparently he and his own father never got along, and Jim Carrey's dad is dead. And so that just fucking helped to make Jim Carrey just that a lot more cringy, apparently. I don't fucking get it. Because Jim Carrey's dad was always like, when are you going to get a real job? Quit that bullshit fairy nonsense down in fucking Hollywood.
Sounds about right.
And never really understood that like Jim Carrey is making a fuckload of money doing like that silly fairy shit, you know? But to be fair,
I mean, honestly, if your son was Jim Carrey, would you care how much money he was making? It's like, no, I don't care how much money you're making. You're still a disappointment.
Well, I think I would be like, well, he's not in the house. Fucking, he's not at the house bothering me. So, I mean, fucking good for him. Yay.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, can you imagine having to live with that fucker?
I can't. I would have killed him.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like he's in New York, you're in Canada. Fucking, this is awesome. It could not be better. Yeah, Jim and Andy. That fucking that was weird. And the funny thing is, I think Jim Carrey thinks that it makes him look like a deep and interesting person. But I cannot imagine somebody watching that documentary and not coming away with that going like, there is something deeply, deeply wrong with Jim Carrey. Like, that man is fucking seriously fucked up. Like,
hi, Mom and Dad. Oh, that's fucking great, though, dude. That's absolutely fucking precious.
Here's the part that's real weird. Like, Andy Kaufman's parents seem to be chill with the whole thing.
Well, that's not as fun.
Not
like it's only fun if they're like, dude, get the fuck out of my house. I swear to God, I will fucking kneecap you.
All right, Stabby, I sent you the interview. The
oh, you found a copy of that interview where he's sticking his tongue out.
Yeah. So yeah, it's about 3.5 minutes long, I think.
Illuminati, motherfucker.
I forgot what he called it. It was something like Illuminati or something weird, like it was supposed to be just comics or something. But yeah, either way, it's literally him making like a little weird triangle with his hands around his mouth and then sticking his tongue out, like the fucking Rolling Stones symbol, like sticking his tongue out like that and just keeping it out. Really fucking weird.
What the fuck is he doing?
I didn't think you were.
Why are people cheering for him? Why is Jimmy Kimmel so okay with this?
Yeah, he actually fucking talks about it. Like, yeah, we know you're in the group. I know you're in the group.
He just like walks out and just starts fucking like doing that.
Mm-hmm. You get the part where he does the weird air guitar thing for no fucking reason.
Okay, that's fucking bizarre. I don't even.
I told you, man.
All right, let me see. Put that in the chat in case people want to check it out. I can't really like. I'm pretty sure that'd fucking end the stream right now because that's like.
Oh yeah, that's NBC, dude.
Yeah, I don't think I can get away with fucking showing that on the stream for any amount of time. It'd be like they catch like one eyelash off of fucking Jimmy Kimmel and be like, done. Oh, what was it? I was watching this fucking thing. Apparently, this chick streamer, this real grill gamer, Pokemon or whatever.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Got a lot of shit for like going after some dude that makes like compilation videos of like Twitch streamers. Like on her stream, she was like, and I'm gonna fucking claim your video. How do you like that, motherfucker? While she was talking to the guy.
Oh yeah.
And then pulled up his fucking like Instagram, was like, oh, look at you, you're fucking dumb. You know, like making fun of him and shit. Like all on the stream. She claimed afterward that she hadn't done any of that. And it's like, but it's all on video, you dumb cunt. Like everybody fucking saw it.
Yeah, we hear you. Is that that was a while ago, right?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought it was funny that she tried to come out and be like, I didn't do that. And then like, but it's on video.
Yeah, you're literally screaming at someone off camera or whatever, telling them, hey, go and claim this video.
Oh, no, that was a different chick. They all look the same, though. Don't feel bad, though, because they're all
my favorite
essentially the same. They're just sets of tits, essentially.
Fuck up of Pokemon was right after she and PewDiePie had gotten into it because PewDiePie had something mean about her, and she claimed the video.
Mm.
Oh Jesus, that was dumb.
Yeah,
she essentially, like a couple days later, without ever even fucking mentioning it, walks away from her stream right after she just puts up PewDiePie's stream as her own, and then walks away for like 2 minutes to go to the bathroom.
Are you fucking?
What the fuck?
Like the fucking balls on this bitch. Like, really? You're gonna claim his video because he talked about you, but really?
Yeah, well, I guess really? Like she does regular streams where she just comments on other people's YouTube videos while fucking eating lunch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna go after some dude for making compilation videos, which frankly probably get you more followers at the end of the day? You know?
Yeah.
And when you're doing the same shit, essentially, for money.
Yeah, it'd be funny if all those people fucking claimed her video.
Oh, they can't because they're live streams, essentially. So, like, after the fact, I don't think there's much you can do about it.
I mean, unless she puts up a one of the VODs.
Yeah, and then they could go after that funding because YouTube lets you do it. I don't think Twitch is as bad when it comes to that, are they?
Twitch does have views and ad payments out on VODs too.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I don't really know much about Twitch. So you can claim shit on Twitch, but I thought once they live streamed it.
No, it's what I'm saying. Like, if she takes the stream and puts it into a VOD, the videos on demand.
Oh yeah.
Then yes, they could.
Oh, okay, then yes, they can. But the live stream where she's actually making the real money, which is through tips, like they don't really make a lot of money through the VODs on Twitch. It's all about the live stream and getting like donations and shit during the fucking thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so like, there's nothing that you could do and go back after her for that. Like, you'd have to actually sue her in real court. And I'm sure that would come up just transformative enough with even a halfway decent lawyer that they could claim free or fair use on that.
Yeah, like in court where they actually follow the fucking rules. On Twitch and YouTube where they don't fucking do any of that.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see the tort case because a lot of people are losing money that essentially they have every legal right to. And YouTube is just taking it, and it's like, yeah, you can put that in your terms and services, but that doesn't make it legal. You can't take somebody's fucking money that they've legally earned without an actual legal reason. Contractor, no. Like at a certain point, that's gonna fucking come back and bite them. I don't know if it'll go anywhere, but I'm surprised there hasn't been one yet.
There won't be, not for a while.
Yeah, YouTube seems determined to fucking get sued. You know what I mean? Like all the shit, a lot of the shit they do. Like, do you guys want a fucking lawsuit?
Well, and some of the shit they fucking let companies take down and take the money for it isn't even owned by that company.
Oh yeah, underscore Viacom is not a real company, and they claim like all of the videos on fucking YouTube. They literally just go, we have no idea who this person is, and it's really just a video of them talking into the camera. We're gonna claim it because our name has Viacom in it, even though we're not actually Viacom. YouTube just goes, yep, sure, okay.
So it's a scam just by somebody that fucking
like patent trolling, like essentially.
Their company name is like on their LLC is underscore Viacom.
Like they basically were like the name generator part of making a company, and they're like, oh no, Viacom's taken. Let's go underscore Viacom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and then people see that and be like, oh fuck, I'm not going up against Viacom. You know, they don't realize it's not actually Viacom.
Mm-hmm.
When what they should really be doing is going like, but there was nothing but me on the fucking camera. What the fuck? No. You know? Make them take it to court.
As a word in one of our shows. You said the word "the" several times.
Oh, somebody got busted for like an audio track, and the fucking audio track in question was that person laughing. Like, this is like somebody claimed their laughter as one of their own fucking songs or some shit.
That's amazing.
The one that most recently that everybody got really pissed off about that I thought was funny as hell was the Vader shit.
Oh right, yeah. No fan films. Fuck you.
Oh, they retracted that though. They got a bunch of fucking heat for that one. Holy shit!
Did they?
Yeah, they backed off, man.
Oh, apparently. The fucking Disney backed off?
They actually did, man. There was so much fucking negative publicity about it.
That was so dumb. Because like legitimately, it was legitimately all Disney fucking IP. Like I get that you want to make a fan film, and they were like, okay, you can make a fan film. You can't crowdfunding raise for it. You can't like make money off of it because this is our IP. But if you want to make one, you can. Like, we're not going to stop you. And then they monetized it, which is not really surprising because it's fucking Disney.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like of course Disney was going to monetize that shit and take the fucking money from their own IP.
Yeah, but apparently they backed off, man.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty shocking, dude.
I thought that dude was fucking an idiot. I was like, legitimately, like you fucked with Disney, dude.
Yeah, why? Yeah.
Did you see what happened to Soldier Boy and Nintendo? The Nintendo is nothing compared to Disney.
Dude, I was watching a video from a dude called Vito. I don't know if anybody knows him, but he was fucking playing through that shit, and it is fucking hilarious. The shit they did to try to avoid copyright, man. Like the fucking like in the Super Mario Brothers game, it just says Super Brothers, like it just leaves out the part. And dude, in a lot of the other games, it'd be like a game like Adventure Island or something. They would put a fucking Mario skin over the fucking character. Like on a bunch of games, they put a fucking Mario skin over the character, dude.
So it was just Mario in all the different fucking video games?
Yeah, they would call it Super Plumber 3 or, something like that. But they had one that was like, they had a bunch of them that were like Super Plumber 6, Super Plumber 16. And all it was, again, other games that had nothing to do with Mario, but they put fucking Mario character in the place of the main character, dude. It was fucking funny, dude.
Oh, man. But he kept trying to do it, though. Soldier Boy keeps trying to show more and more.
Yeah, he's
getting busted over and over.
Yeah, like you said, he's determined to lose money too, apparently.
I don't know, dude. That's sad.
Yeah. What's really fucked up is I think it only costs like $25 to get that thing directly from China or whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah. If you buy it from the shitty company that makes it.
Yeah, he's charging like a fucking $100 for it, dude.
Yep. But then again, if you buy it, either way you buy it, it's gonna work for like 6 months and then just fucking break, and there's no way to fix it. So,
right.
My favorite thing about this entire, like the Soldier Boy thing specifically, is he went on to, I don't know, some black-owned news thing, right?
Yeah.
And like all the hosts are black, everyone that works there is black. The only people they ever talked to on the show were black, whatever. And they were questioning him as like, so you're essentially just fucking everyone over. Why? and then he gave a bunch of bullshit answers like, no. It's just my hustle. I'm just trying to make money. I got bills to pay. No, you don't. Like you're doing this, and you created a shit product, and you're marketing it towards black people for a huge ass markup. Why are you trying to fuck over niggas? and they all heard that, and like a shit ton of black people heard this and went, how dare they try and stop a young black entrepreneur?
Oh my god, really?
Dude, it is amazing.
How is that your takeaway? He's the one in the wrong here.
Like,
yeah, dude, the tribalism is fucking insane.
Well, I mean, like you expect like shitty headphones, you expect like a shitty speaker or like a fucking t-shirt or shoes or something like that. Like that's all kind of standard, but the video game system and like the fucking fake phone and all that shit, like that's crazy.
Yeah, it is really fucking bizarre, dude.
And it's super ripping off people for sure.
Yeah, you're marking it up like at least 3 times, dude, with the video game system. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, really fucking weird. Didn't he got sued for doing that for what was it, an actual console, I think, right?
This is the thing. This is it.
Yeah.
No, he did it. No, he did the one thing, and then he's doing another one, dude.
He went back and did it a second time.
Yeah, he got sued for the first time, and he fucking went back and did it again, dude.
And then did it a second time. That was the part that I thought was hilarious.
Dude. I'm like, holy shit.
This is time number 2?
Yes, this is time number 2.
What?
Yeah.
I thought this was the same story, because like it's happened like within like 2, maybe 3 months. He's done this twice in 3 months.
Yes.
Yeah,
dude.
he did it the first time. He got sued and lost against Nintendo. Oh, and he's gonna get sued by Sony now, and just fucking, he's out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, well, I guess he's like, hey, I got to make this money back somehow. This is the only thing I can think of.
I come up with a better scheme. Sell shitty liquor or something, like it's liquor for children. People be more likely to put up with that.
Yeah, sell your likeness or whatever. Get some fucking money. Although maybe nobody was buying.
Oh, it's PSP Vita ripoffs. So Nintendo went after him first because he was making Nintendo ripoffs and selling Nintendo ripoffs made in China. Now it's PSP ripoffs in China that he's making and selling, and Sony's going to get him this time.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Mad Metal Man, thank you. I appreciate that info.
That's a fucking great idea, especially after you already lost to one of them. You're like, all right, well, I didn't get away with it with Nintendo. Surely Sony will let me. Oh wait, no, Sony was the original. No, the first one was Nintendo.
Right?
Okay, yeah. Fucking insane, dude. I guess. Or is this incredibly ballsy? I'm not sure. I think he's just stupid. But he might just be incredibly fucking ballsy, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Either way, he's gonna fucking lose.
Yeah,
I do like that people are fucking defending him though. That's kind of funny in its own special way.
Nah. Well, yeah, like I said, dude, it's yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really consider myself as part of the white community, and feel the need to defend everything any white person gets accused of. But fucking black people really do seem to fucking have that mentality, dude. Like everything any black person does, you know, is representing them, kind of thing. Yeah, it's really fucking bizarre.
Oh.
Well, I guess it makes sense. Whatever.
Just because you have the same skin color as somebody, deciding that they represent or don't represent you is weird.
Yeah, well, it is to us, I guess, but that's kind of the way they operate, man. It's really weird.
Ultimately, what we really need know is that we need to have a purge.
Yeah, need to kill whatever it is, black, white, brown. A bunch of people need to fucking die. Good call, Stabby.
It's passionate to poor and rich alike. I'm just trying to quote Thanos here, guys.
Oh man. Well, I mean, what was that video where the fucking somebody's wearing a MAGA hat and they're talking to a protester, and the protester's like, "Yeah, but it's about the feelings. Feelings are what really matter. Facts aren't important. Those aren't real.
Fuck.
Feelings are the only thing that's real." And I'm like, we need a purge.
All right, that piece
like, we need a motherfucking purge.
That person definitely needs to not exist, dude.
Holy well, because that's the kind of person that's going to be out there in the middle of the street during the purge. Who's like, nah, we need to come together as brothers and sisters. And that's when they're easiest to get.
Yeah, go outside, come together with your brothers.
Or they'll have fucking parties and everybody can just show up and like mow them down. Like it's because the smart people, the people you want to save, are going to be the ones that are like barricaded in their house or out with guns, taking out the fucking idiots. So.
Yeah, yep. The purge is definitely looking better and better, dude, as a solution to all the world's ills.
Now, before the people have one of their own, maybe the government better get in on it and make some rules. Like set some ground rules.
I guess.
What the first rule is no government employees.
Yeah, I would imagine that's gonna be the
first rule. I got a badge. Look, I work for the government. I'm safe.
I can see it now. Ted Cruz gets on TV and he's like, "Look, guys, we're gonna have a purge, but you got to leave me and my family alone. I don't need a swirly. It's cool."
Yeah. See, look, I grew the beard. I've got the beard now.
I'm like you people. I'm cool now.
Just leave me out of the trash can. It's not funny anymore.
Ted. No, you're not, Ted. Come on, don't lie.
You're not people, dude. Come on.
Oh man.
You fucking Canadian.
When I first saw that series of movies, I haven't watched it even, but I saw the commercials and I'm like, it just looks fucking dumb. But more and more every day, I'm like, that's
brilliant.
That looks like a really good idea. Like I think we could use a couple of those.
Dude, I had never seen those movies before, and I took my son to see it. Like, he wanted to see it when he was like 9. He was like fucking 8 or 9. And then I'm watching the fucking movie, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I feel like people are going to call CPS on me, and they probably should.
Was it the first one essentially like the fucking neighbor trying to rape the fucking daughter of like his neighbor, essentially? Like, he's like, the whole thing is it was their next door neighbor trying to rape their kid.
Fuck, I don't know.
Something like it.
Like that was the main plot. Like there's a lot of subplots, but supposedly that was the main plot.
Well, I mean that's close. Like it's not exactly that, but yeah, something like that. But like the funny thing is, you know what the original inspiration for the original short story The Purge was?
Nah.
It was supposed to be a take on the neoliberalist fucking future. It was like, yeah, see, like if we just keep going with this liberal capitalist fucking agenda, then all it's going to end up being is this future where we have to keep purging all the poor people, but we'll try and set it up in a way so that we're not just killing the poor people. We just make it so that we kill everyone, but only the rich can be able to protect themselves. Like that's literally the inspiration for The Purge. And honestly, okay, cool. Like I think you're wrong, but let's do it anyway.
Right. Yeah. Your reasoning for it may be wrong, but the end result is fucking fantastic.
100%. Well, I mean, you know, it looks fucking in Venezuela. That's probably what's going on. A little bit of purge action right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, but it's not a purge when the government's the one doing it. Then it's just an extermination.
Yeah.
It's a fucking culling.
Well, it's they are doing Marxism correctly, I would say, dude.
Well, no, they basically have revolted against the fucking socialism at this point. The like everybody in the fucking country is just like, all right, we're gonna take them down. It's fucking, this is done, essentially. And then Trump acknowledged whoever they decided was their president, along with a bunch of other countries like Canada and fucking just like a bunch of regular countries were like, all right, we'll acknowledge the new president, whatever. And then so the fucking SJW, you know, idiots are like, he's working with Putin to take over fucking Venezuela. And it's like, but Maduro was working with Putin. Like, they were buddies because dictators all kind of hang out together.
Even though Russia isn't fucking communist anymore. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, and then fucking what was the fucking Saudi Arabian country that was like all aboard with Maduro because they were getting some of that oil? I can't remember who it was, but some fucking organization was getting money out of there, and like, well, it's basically like terrorist organizations and Putin are like, but Maduro was awesome.
I assume you mean Middle East, because if there was a Saudi Arabian country you're looking for, there's
no, not Saudi Arabian, Middle Eastern. Yeah, my bad. It wasn't necessarily a company. It was like one of their terrorist organizations, like Hamas or something like that.
Oh,
and we're like, we support Maduro. The U.S. is wrong. It's like, I think when you start getting Hamas coming out and being like the U.S. did it, you can safely assume we had nothing to do with it.
Right.
Like,
yeah, if you got the terrorists on your side, you might want to rethink your fucking your strategies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's funny. My favorite part is the fact that like Putin and Maduro were tight, and they're like, it's Russia and fucking then Trump taking over fucking Venezuela.
I love you too, Futter.
Oh yeah, Futter. I think that's something everybody who gets to know Satan eventually starts to wonder, like, how the fuck is he still? He hadn't killed himself yet? All right.
Well, I kind of wonder why how nobody's killed him too. Like, it's kind of both of those things.
Because they're fucking failures. They're not good at it. They keep trying, but they're fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah, how many times? How many people have shot at you, dude?
Wait, shot at me or actually hit me?
Yeah, just shot at you is good, dude.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Jesus, dude. Luckily, you piss off people that are really poor marksmen.
Like, dude, I swear to God, I only get fucking shot at by Imperial stormtroopers, dude.
That's fucking good. I like that.
It's like the opposite of a fucking Star Trek red shirt, dude.
Well, the warehouse story you tell is fucking probably the most terrifying situation I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, no, that one was bad. That was like, I'm not often genuinely scared, but it's like, fuck. Like, cause even if I do die here, they're not gonna make it quick because they want to know who the fuck sent the shit, and oh fuck, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
You're probably sitting there thinking, like, can I shoot myself before they get me?
Right, like it's like, man, like if there's a weapon anywhere near me, I'm blowing my fucking brains out just so they don't get the chance to do it because they're gonna make this bad. And then like as it turns out, they kick my ass and all right, you're free to go. So, what the? Okay, nope. Yes, sir. Yes, the fuck, sir.
I will get the fuck out of here.
I don't think I've heard that story, dude.
You didn't? Okay. Long story, very, very short. Buddy of mine asked me to do a job. Just drive a truck. Drop off the truck. There'll be another truck there for you to drive back. That's it. That's all you got to do. Just drive this big ass fucking van to Oklahoma. Come back. You're good. That's it. Whatever. It should have taken me about like 12 hours, about 4.5 hour drive there, and about a 5 hour drive, 5.5 hour drive back because it was gonna be through traffic and shit.
Right.
All right, that's fine. Whatever, I can do that. How much am I getting paid? Bet. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Absolutely. I'm driving up there. I get to the warehouse where I'm supposed to be dropping the stuff off, or dropping off the truck, and there's this door, right? All right, well, I guess this is it. I get there, pull up, and fucking garage door starts sliding up. Like, okay, cool. Pull in, there's another garage door. All right, this is weird. First garage door starts closing. All right, this is weird. The fuck?
Oh, damn.
The second garage door opens. I start driving in. Fuck. Those are bodies.
Jesus.
Fuck. Yeah, so they walk around the side of the truck, knock on the door, pull me out, throw me on the ground next to the fucking bodies and shit. Like, all right, well, I'm fucked.
Jesus, dude. That's fucking terrifying, dude.
That's essentially the story. Like, that's it.
So did the person that gave you the job know that was happening and fucking had you do it anyway? Okay.
The people that gave me the job were the people that were on the fucking floor.
Oh, okay. Eesh.
Somebody had a little bit of a business merger and shit went down.
Yeah. Still to this day, I have no idea what was in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to know. At that point, you're better off not having any idea what's in the truck than knowing.
Pretty sure it was school supplies, textbooks, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. What else could it possibly be? It's the only thing worth fucking killing people over, right?
It was Furbies.
Furbies.
Just a lot of Furbies in the back of the truck.
It was that one Christmas. It was all Tickle Me Elmos. Fucking
hashtag Furbies are food.
it was rare. It was rare. It was a bunch of collected rare Beanie Babies. Super valuable. Super valuable, man. Are any of those actually worth money now?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know if anybody remembers that shit.
No one cares about your ex and her having cancer, Futter. Shut the fuck up. At least my story was interesting. You're just a dick who broke up with a bitch.
Well, and apparently he wants you to give him a blowjob because he was saying eat a herpes dick. So, all right, that was pretty lame. That was a pretty dumb joke.
Yeah, but it made me giggle.
Holy shit! Jake the Duck Beanie Baby is still going for $48,000. What the fuck?
Seriously?
Holy shit!
Apparently, there's a Millennium Beanie Baby, 8,500. Claude, looks like a fucking crab of some kind, $20,000. Holy shit, dude! I'm in the wrong. Oh, fuck. That's fucking bizarre. So yeah, it's still going strong. It might not be quite what it used to be, but apparently still going.
Damn, I thought those things wouldn't be worth shit anymore.
I assume eventually that's got to come down. I can't imagine that's going to keep going. You know, the people that were alive for the craze are eventually going to die out. and very few of them, I would imagine, are going to pass on that mania to anyone else.
Oh god damn, dude.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but they're just fucking little stuffed animals, dude. Like, what the fuck?
I wonder if there's any rare pogs.
I'm gonna search that.
Oh god, Pogs. Damn, that's fucking old school, dude. You're going way back now.
Because I have a shit ton of fucking pogs. Just be like, hey, maybe I got a pog that's worth like $1.
Oh, I had a bunch of fucking magic cards that I have no doubt right now would be worth a lot if I kept them.
Yeah, let's take a look here. Jurassic Park 6-Pog hologram set with Slammer, $1 million.
So you got the fucking Jurassic Park fucking Pogs?
Yeah.
You better go check.
All right, Stussy, the fucking clothing manufacturer. Yeah. All right, so it goes down pretty significantly because number 2 is only $200 for the Stussy one. Let's see if it actually goes down from there or not.
Oh, I'm sure those are the only 2 that are really that valuable.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Dude,
Here's one. A heavy brass Pog Slammer. Looks like it's got some kind of skeleton face on it, like a yin-yang skeleton thing. That is $80.
Oh, okay. I there for a second I thought I had like 3 or 4 pogs that were worth fucking $750 a piece, but no, this guy is still to this day looking to have the entire No Fear set, which I have like, I don't know, maybe a couple dozen of them, but most of them are fucking repeats. But the guy's looking for the whole set, which is a collection of 24, 25. Anyway, oh yeah, sorry, 24, and then the Slammer. But he's paying $750 for the complete set.
Wow.
But they were only released in one store in Irving, in Texas, the city I was living in the time that Pogs were a thing.
Oh,
cool.
no.
So cool.
You have a Marilyn Monroe Pog set. That's $1,250. $1,250.
Dude, I have almost the entire Bart Skim, the Sky Cap, the fucking Simpsons one that they ran.
Let's see if it made the list. All right, let's see. Pog the official game, complete with 1,000 plus Pogs, 21 Slammers, $130. That seems like it should be more. Oh, wait. Oh, Simpsons.
Yeah.
The Simpsons Magic Box complete set of 115 Pogs and 24 Slammers is $100.
I don't think I have the complete set, but I have damn near most of them.
That's not bad.
Well, these are all prices probably for like in the box new. You know what I mean? Like, I doubt they're like if you used them and fucking played around when you were a kid with them.
Yeah, mint condition, yeah. Because there's got to be a bunch that are in mint condition. Well, maybe not.
Dude, I got the fucking Power Range Power Coins too. The ones you got in the fucking Happy Meals? I got all of fucking those.
Yeah. Super Nintendo Slammer board and case with 22 Nintendo caps. That's $100. So it looks like just that first one was the only one that's like super valuable. Let's see. Godzilla Prism Metal Battle Stage Amada Collection Pog, $75. I don't know what that fucking means. Glow in the Dark 100 Pog Dragon Ball Z complete set, $100. That's like a buck a piece, basically.
Yeah, I actually may have a couple of those. I don't think they glow in the dark anymore, but because I'm pretty sure at one point they probably got left out in the sun. So.
Oh yeah, I mean those kind of things I doubt last that long anyway. Even if you kept them in a box or something.
Yeah. Well, there's not much to them, so you never know.
No, I just mean the paint degrades over time, just being exposed to the air. I don't think it has anything to do with the sun.
Well, this one looks like they actually put them in fucking coin. You know, like we coin.
Oh, like the little plastic coin collector things.
Michael Jordan set, $85.
Yeah, some of those are actually worth some money then.
Power Rangers 36 pack, $43.
Oh yeah, the power coins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
let me read the whole fucking description.
I'm almost like 100% positive. I have like at least 2 complete sets of all the power coins.
Yeah, 94 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Power Cap 36 pack, $42.99.
Yeah. Oh, hey, so I got like $90 worth of fucking pogs at least.
Nice. Oh wait, this one's separated. It says Power Rangers 50 Pog set is $50. So there's obviously some difference between them.
Oh well,
Either way.
I got the power coins that you got in the fucking Happy Meals from fucking McDonald's.
Yeah, maybe that's that first one. Yeah. It's a smaller set for sure.
That's how you know you had a privileged childhood.
Yeah. I know you have the 78-piece Pocahontas Pog collection. That's 50.
Oh, absolutely.
Damn. Holographic metal Yankee Slammer, $90. Looks like a fucking birthday cake. What the fuck?
Wait, okay, and the off-center pogs were okay. So apparently the ones where they fucked them up are valuable too. And I got
kind of like baseball cards. If there was an error that they corrected, like the error card. What was the Billy Ripken one that had like something written on it had like fuck face or something like that on the fucking handle of the bat? That one was incredibly. Hold on, I gotta look it up, dude.
Dude, I have one slammer where like 90% of the weight's on like the first fucking tip of it, and it wasn't supposed to be that way because I had seen multiple of like the same fucking slammer. And it's one of the really fucking light ones, but it was really fucking good for actually playing the game. I won so many fucking pogs with that thing.
Damn. Where is it? I forget what the hell was on it. I gotta fucking find. All right. I'm assuming neither of you guys know what I'm talking about, right? There was a Billy Ripken card. I'm trying to find. I think it said like fuckface or something like that on the handle of the bat that he was holding.
What was it supposed to say, if not fuckface?
I have no idea. Yeah. Hold on. I might have said something different. I'm trying to find
I'm guessing it had to have been something very close, like if it was an actual error and not just some disgruntled employee.
Let's see. Where's the fucking story on it? Yeah, it was fuckface, dude.
What was it supposed to say? Like that's still the question I'm asking.
Again, well, it's just a bat. There shouldn't be anything there, dude. It's just the nub of the bat. You know, the bottom part of the bat. That's like a little wider. You know, the very end of the bat, not the fat end, down where you hold the bat. Yeah, that little on the bottom part of it.
The butt of the bat. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything there. It's like it was written in marker. I don't know if it was on his bat or somebody put that in at the card company. Hold on, let me see. After Flare, baseball cards.
Like, okay, who's the guy's name that the card is on, or that the fuckface thing is on?
Billy Ripken. Cal Ripken's brother. Okay. Letters printed in black marker on the knob of his bat. The letters were quite readable upon close examination. They clearly spit out the phrase "fuck face." This was no case of, well, it kind of looks like it might say that. There was no doubting exactly which 2 words appeared on Ripken's bat. That's fucking awesome.
Oh, so Ripken might have wrote that shit on his bat. They took a picture of him with the bat and didn't realize it was on there, and then fucking.
Yep.
Yeah. Either that or one of his teammates really didn't like him. It was like, yeah.
How do you pick up a baseball bat and not see fuckface written on the fucking bat?
Well, like I said, it's written on the. Oh, here, I'll show you.
Right. Yeah, it's on the nub of the bat, basically.
All right, everybody get ready to make fun of Satan's desktop.
Yeah, if you're not looking at it very closely.
Oh, it's written. Okay, as you're saying, it's like on the pommel. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what's it called?
I assume that's called the pommel. I could be wrong.
You haven't read a fucking book, seen a movie, heard a song, but you know what the bottom of a fucking bat is called. It's called a fucking pommel. Really, motherfucker?
Oh man.
What's the end of
I
a
don't
Oh no,
shoelace?
that's the bottom
What's the
part of
end
a
of a
sword.
shoelace called?
Oh, it is also a pommel of a bat. Yeah.
What's the end of a shoelace called?
I know what that one is.
Oh, an eyelet.
Okay, yeah. What was the ending to The Sixth Sense?
Oh yeah, the guy turned out to be dead. Not the kid.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Yeah. How about The Happening? Have you seen The Happening?
You mean? Oh, The Happening? I don't think I've seen The Happening.
No, I mean The Village, dude. Sorry, I don't know why I said The Happening. Although it was just as ridiculous, dude. What a twist!
All right, let's see.
See, like the thing about The Village that bugged me is like M. Night Shyamalan's things are supposed to actually be like a twist ending, like something that surprises you. I figured that one out quick as shit. Like the whole thing, like that and fucking Shutter Island. Was that M. Night Shyamalan?
I don't know. The one with DiCaprio in it?
Yeah.
I don't think so, but maybe.
Oh, that's actually The Knob. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
You're a fucking knob.
What was the
Pommel is if it's a sword.
is it Identity? Has anybody seen Identity, that movie? That's with who's in it? John Cusack's in it. Amanda Peele. Ray Liotta, I think, is in it.
What's the name of the movie?
I think it's called Identity. Let me see if I can. Hold on, let me verify that. Let's see. Yeah.
With John Cusack?
Yeah, it's John Cusack, Amanda Pete, not Peel, Amanda Pete. Let's see who else was in it. Ray Liotta.
John Hawkes, Alfred
Molina, Rebecca De Mornay. All right.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
John C. Yeah, okay. I recognize a bunch of these actors. I don't think I've seen that movie though.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good, but yeah, I figured it out pretty early on. I was watching it with a few friends, and I'm like, "You guys don't get it." Like, I don't want to give it away if you haven't seen it, but it was actually still a pretty good movie. But it's kind of a twist ending. Watch it. Let me know what you think.
Wait, okay. I'm trying to figure out why it's say the movies that it's saying it's very similar to is The Exam, fucking Triangle, Cube, The Machinist, fucking like okay, what?
What the fuck? Yeah, that's what.
It's really similar to this list of movies that are not at all similar to each other.
No, like they're actually very similar in a way, but fucking John Cusack movie similar to fucking The Exam seems odd to me.
Was there anything like The Ninth Gate in there?
No. But anyway, no, I'll check this out though, because if it's anything like the fucking Triangle or The Exam or The Cube, yeah, dude, I should see this movie.
Well, if you guys are checking it out, maybe I should see if it's on Netflix. What's the movie again we're talking about here?
Identity.
Identity.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's not on here.
Not
No,
great.
it's not on
Like,
Netflix.
it's not anything kind of earth shattering, but it's a decent movie. Yeah, but I was trying to explain it to my friends, like, no, this is what's going on, and they were still kind of not getting it. Although we were all pretty stoned, so that could have fucking factored into it.
Wait, let me see if The Exam is still on Netflix. That's one y'all should definitely watch. It's good.
I'm not seeing it. I see The Invitation.
Yeah, no, it's not on there at all anymore. Like even for DVD.
Oh, I don't think I even have the D&D part of that. Or DVD.
That's unfortunate. Actually, I think The Exam is on fucking YouTube now. Or at least it was at one point. It's probably been taken off, but
Huh.
okay, the trailer. Okay, no, here's the full movie. Gangbang Media.
Fucking gangbang media. What the fuck?
Holy shit!
Yeah, guy has fucking 322 subscribers.
Oh, that's got to be a great YouTube channel right there.
No, but like this movie is really fucking good. Like I think you'll both like it. Deitois probably more so because you actually enjoy good things, and you're just an old fat fuck. Fucking
Thank you. I appreciate that.
so, just yelling at kids to get off your fucking lawn.
I'm going to take that as a compliment. I think that's the closest.
I'm not finding it.
What are you typing in?
Gangbang Media.
Here, I'll send you the link to it. That should be easier.
I see it. Okay.
Just click the fucking link so I know.
I got it.
Just click the link so I know you're in the right place because I don't trust you to go find it on your own anymore.
I found the one you're talking about.
I don't trust you to just click the link. I don't trust you to find it on your own. You're probably in the wrong spot.
Wait, where did you put the link?
In the side chat.
In the side chat, okay.
Of the Hangout, not in or I guess I should probably just put it in the actual chat in case anybody else wants to see it. Nobody that's watching.
Yeah, I went to the right place. I was in the right place.
Okay. Good.
Hey, I occasionally I get things right. It does happen. Maybe not often.
Yeah, but you don't know how to internet usually.
Well, that's the only video they have on the channel too.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Oh no, it says there are other movies on there, but they're not listed under when you click on like the videos and shit, like you can't see them. Because it's also got like TIG, TSR. I'm not sure what those stand for. The Silence of the Lambs, and then The Exam.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs. I don't know what TIG is, but TSR is the Shawshank Redemption.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what it is. I knew what it was. I just didn't remember the
video unavailable, copyright, and Silence of the Lambs. I'm guessing video unavailable, copyright. Shawshank Redemption, video unavailable, copyright.
Well, Exam was a great movie then.
Actually, it really was. Like it was made indie as shit. Like it was made on this fucking super small ass fucking budget. But it's the fucking writing and the movie is just fucking brilliant, dude.
So it's a bunch of people locked in a room who want like a really nice job who have like one question together to answer.
Mm-hmm.
That honestly that sounds kind of dumb, but I'll have to see.
Okay, yeah, but you should watch it though.
Is it like the one where it's not like the one where they're like, if you push this button, you get $1 million, but somebody dies?
I mean, it kind of has that twisty kind of ending, and like that it's meant to be a very slow building psychological thriller.
Okay.
Like it's a psychological thriller without it being like a thriller movie. Like it's meant to just fuck with your head.
Well, then maybe I will like it. That does sound kind of something like I might enjoy.
Like and those are kind of movies that I enjoy the most. Like they're psychological thrillers without them being like the thriller like genre. Like they're literally just there to try and fuck with your head as much as possible. And those are my favorite fucking movies.
Oh, what was that one called? The Dog Catcher?
Yes.
I watched like half of that movie and then I was just like,
Okay. Well, I was with you there for a second, and then you had to be a prick about a movie I love. That's fine.
It just got too bloody for me. If I'm watching a psychological thriller, I want it to be psychological, not like gross. You know. So
I'm guessing you weren't a fan of Saw.
Oh, I've never watched the Saw movies. I know I would not enjoy those.
Oh, man.
Too much blood and gore and stuff. Like if I want to watch blood and gore, I can just watch like autopsy videos and shit.
Yeah, but the autopsy videos aren't gonna make you think, I could do that though.
I could autopsy somebody
and get away with it because you know the villain.
Well, if I went and worked for the fucking coroner's office, I'm not talking about just at random.
I did watch a YouTube video once, so I'm ready to go.
I remember we had a sub in our science class one time when we were autopsying frogs. So we took over a selection of the parts from fetal pigs. My bad, not frogs.
I think they just called it dissecting. I don't think they referred to it as autopsying the frogs, but
oh, whatever. But we took over a selection of the body parts from our dead pig and offered them to the substitute. That was fun.
Jesus, dude.
It was not appreciated though.
Dude, when we did the fucking frogs, there was this fucking because they paired us off or whatever. There was two girls that were like terrified of doing it, like grossed out by it, and what was really funny is their frog ended up like the most fucking mutilated out of anybody's fucking frog.
They just fucking like.
But the frog ended up totally fucked up by the time they were done.
Oh man, because they were like hesitant and shit, so they were doing the wrong shit, and
it's literally like they fucking like looked away and fucking covered their eyes and like just stabbed at it or something. You know, the whole fucking top of the head was off. Like,
oh my god, that reminds me of when we were killing mice at my house. For some reason, for a while, we did, not me, but we decided that mouse traps were too inhumane because they snapped and killed the mice. So we started getting glue traps.
Oh,
wow. Okay, that's so much fucking better.
It gets better. So after my mom threw away like 3 or 4 mice on the fucking glue traps and found like one glue trap where the mouse had like chewed its own foot off to get away. It's like, okay, we gotta kill them before we throw them away. I don't want them to starve to death in the trash. That's wrong. And I'm like, okay, that seems like a reasonable thing. I still am not getting why the snap traps are wrong, but okay.
You were throwing them away when they were still alive?
She was throwing them away when they were still alive. 4 of them before she decided to kill them. So I come home one day from like high school and she's got her head turned away. She's got a ball peen hammer. She's just swinging blindly at this poor fucking mouse.
That's fucking
she's like paralyzed it. And she's just fucking beating this thing to death slowly, nowhere near the fucking head. I'm like, give me the bat.
Dude,
popped it in the head real quick. I'm like, all right, this is not going to work. So here's what we eventually ended up doing. I got a coffee can and filled it with water so she could drown him.
Jesus fucking Christ!
But that was, of all the options available, still the most humane.
Jesus.
Fucking horrific.
And letting them die instantly is the most fucking humane, dude. Jesus.
I agree with you. See, you're just of the options available to me, that was the most humane option I could figure out.
Fucking A. Dude, one time when I was, I think it was when I was working at Verizon. Yeah, a chick I worked with, we found that a mouse was getting caught on one of those glue traps, and she's like, "Well, kill it. It doesn't starve to death, man. Put it out of its misery." She's like, "I can't do it because I'm Buddhist or whatever." And I'm like, "Fuck you. You can order me to do it, but you can't." I was like, "Fuck you, whatever. I'm not fucking doing it. Fuck you." And then so she got another dude to come out and do it, and he was like, kind of like half stepping on it, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Kill it. And he still keeps doing it. I'm like, get out the fuck out of the way. And I just fucking slam my foot down on it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, he was literally
just gotta kill it.
Yeah, dude, that's the way I figured, dude. I'm like, you're fucking with it, dude. You're making it suffer by doing a half-ass job, dude. Yeah.
You're like the worst hitman ever.
Right.
I honestly, or the fucking best, if you really don't fucking like the guy.
Well, it depends on what your aim is. If you're trying to send a message and you're going to leave the body there, best hitman ever if they're just fucking with it. If you just want somebody dead and out of the way, worst hitman ever.
Then call me. If you just need somebody out the way.
Yeah, if they insisted that you torture them for as long as possible, then fucking great. But if not, you suck.
Yeah, you could probably make a really clear message if you just like use some tourniquets and like remove the bones in their arms and legs or something.
Just for the record, I mean, not really, because FBI, I would never kill anybody, especially not for money. But if anyone listening needs, somebody to go away and then has some disposable income that they could donate, because it's not payment, it's a donation to my PayPal.
That seems like a bad way to do business. I'm just saying.
And I insist that you pay in Bitcoin. Fuck PayPal.
Oh, dude, PayPal's soon going to start allowing cryptocurrencies.
Oh, interesting. Now that the cryptocurrencies have all bottomed out again.
Yep.
Right.
Now, when it's to a point where a single Bitcoin is in a tangible enough amount that they could actually fraction it up to make or reasonable fucking payments for things without having to spend like $12,000 for something just to be able to use a single fucking like now that you can use a fraction of a Bitcoin in a reasonable amount of a fucking fraction.
Oh,
because they've gotten down such a low fucking
valuable.
Yeah, I mean, like you're still going to have to use a fraction of a Bitcoin to pay for things, but now you're not having to use like 1/1000th of a fucking.
Yeah, it's not 12 fucking decimal points.
Right.
Can you like sell a quarter of a Bitcoin or like 1/100th of a Bitcoin and still have like 999 hundredths or thousandths or whatever?
Yeah,
much after, dude. Yeah, for the most
part. Oh, that's crazy.
No, think about it like this. It's essentially the same as a dollar, right? In a currency where their dollar is worth way fucking more than our dollar, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Their dollar is worth like 10,000 of our dollars, right? So for you to get, all right, so it would cost me, let's say, $5,000 to buy half of a Bitcoin, whatever. Like back when Bitcoin was worth fucking $10,000 a piece. Fucking not now. What is it actually at now? I
was about to look that up.
Yeah, I'm not sure at this point.
The current value of
is $3,569.26.
Yeah, okay, that's still pretty fucking high though.
Yeah, but like a Bitcoin is down a substantial amount.
Yeah. I wonder what was the all-time high? Anybody know?
I'm looking it up right now. Google it? Its highest price was almost 20,000.
Wow.
Yeah, $19,783.06.
Wow.
Oh, I see it in 21 cents here.
Oh, 19,783.21.
That's what I'm seeing. Yeah.
Oh well. I don't know. Okay. That might be what it was at some point during the day, but this was at the end of the day on December 17th, 2017. Because like it's making that distinction between just the highest it's been. It says at the end of the day. So yeah, it might have gone up a tiny bit during the day or something, and then ended. That was the highest that the day ended on.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, well, the difference is like 15 cents anyway.
Yeah.
About 20 grand though. That'd be pretty fucking awesome if you invested and sold at 20 grand. Like if you invested when it was starting out and sold it at 20 grand.
Well, like I think even when it first came out, like in the first few months, because I think in the first like few days of its inception, it didn't have any goddamn value whatsoever.
Right.
Yeah, no. Initially there was none.
And like so, like even investing at that point didn't matter because the entire currency changed. Like,
oh wow!
Every hour or so for the next few days until like it was a genuine fucking currency. So, but yeah, like even when it first came out, it was worth like a single Bitcoin is worth like $4,000 or $5,000, $3,000 or $4,000, something like that. Like about what it is now. So it couldn't. You granted, yeah, you still could have made a shit ton of money, but you would have had to have money in the first place to be able to invest in.
Or pay the electricity bill for mining.
Yeah, I still don't. I still
Seattle
don't
is
understand
fucking Bitcoin miners right now.
I still don't understand how that all went down. And I had like 12 people who were doing it who kept explaining it to me, but they all were using different words and none of them made any goddamn sense.
Yeah.
For like Bitcoin mining.
All they really knew was that if I get a really expensive part and put it in my computer, and then it burns out in 3 weeks, and then I buy a new one, I'm not making any money, but I feel like I'm making money because I keep getting cash, but I'm spending every single cent that I make on these computer parts.
I wondered about that.
So,
I'm like,
so the way Bitcoin mining works is it's essentially you're selling the processor power that you have on your like. Oh, it was like on a video card or something like that.
Yeah, your video card.
And so what the Bitcoin miners, the people that actually made money off of it would do is they'd get these giant fucking rigs, and it would be like, 100 fucking video cards running at 24/7 with like super cooling fans and shit to keep it from fucking burning out that quick. And then that's the only way you could make money off it. If you couldn't make money doing it on your own like personal computer, you would just you just fucking burn your card out
and then go buy a new one for this like no, like a bunch
and then the prices
would only go through one.
They were doing it poorly, it sounds like.
And then
he would go through a video card like every 3 weeks, but he was making enough money to essentially go out and buy another video card every 3 weeks, and he didn't make a fucking cent, but he kept buying fucking video cards.
Yeah. The only way to do it is to do it in mass. Like you have to do it at start out at like 100 of them or something like that. It's pretty fucking insane.
I think 100 fucking video cards is probably a bit more than you think it actually is. 10 would be a fucking shit ton.
No, I'm talking about the people that actually made real money doing it. Like they started out with like 100 fucking video cards and would run a couple hundred in most of the buildings. And that's why places like Seattle and shit where it was really common, doubled or tripled their fucking power bills because they couldn't keep up with the fucking 24/7 demand for power.
Jesus.
But like I've watched a couple of videos where somebody was like a small Bitcoin farmer and they only had 150, 200 rigs. But essentially they're not actually full PCs. It's just the video card hooked into a rig that connects it to the internet that runs the fucking process.
Okay, but how is that? So essentially what it is there are people online who will pay to use the processing power of somebody else, and they're paying them in actual money, but the Bitcoin people are essentially going, here, we'll take your actual money and then give you...
No, I don't think that's even what was going on.
How the fuck do you generate the money? How do you create
think it was
coin?
essentially generated the same way the United States generates it. They just basically made it.
Yeah. You want to have another person explain it where it doesn't make sense?
Somebody else is going to explain it in a way that makes more sense than I can. That's for sure.
Honestly, I just don't think about it because I'm like, I don't fucking get it and I don't want to.
I'm guessing it works essentially on the exact same principle that fiat currency does. Under this, all right, well, we only have hold on. We only have enough physical currency so that, all right, this is how much the money is trusted to be valued at, because that's essentially all money. Yeah,
really it's a fiat currency, same as like the dollar.
And so there can be as much actual physical money in the world, right? But the more we know how much is out there, the less we trust. All right, well, the value of it has gone down, which only makes people, because people are fucking dumb, and whatever. But with the currency that you can essentially just create out of fucking nowhere, right?
Yeah. The Bitcoin is like it's the only difference is because it's encrypted to the point where it can't be counterfeited. So basically it got adopted and people eventually over time gave it value because they all agreed that it had value, but it didn't actually have any backing. So there's no like gold backing it or cash backing Bitcoin. It's just over time, everybody agreed that it would have value because it was hard to create. That's what the Bitcoin farms do. They literally create Bitcoin.
But how? We still have not answered the question of how.
It's an algorithm that creates it. I don't know any more than that. Like I'm not I'm not that into Bitcoin.
Saying the word algorithm means I don't fucking know the answer, or I don't want to actually answer because we're doing something shady.
see why, I'm telling you, it's just going to be another person explaining it where it doesn't make sense, dude. That's why I don't
even think the people who were explaining it know. I think they're just bullshitting themselves. Like, it's not that like I just don't understand and people are just smarter than me. No, I think people who are explaining it have fooled themselves into thinking that this is a real thing. No, bullshit. You don't know either.
I definitely don't claim to understand it, but again, I don't fucking really want to.
I honestly kind of do, just to find out whether or not either I'm just incompetent or everyone else is just lying to themselves.
Who actually like, oh, okay, you actually do get it. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting to a point where I'm almost certain everyone that says they understand it is either just lying to say that I understand it. I know I don't understand it, but I want people to think I do. Or people who actually believe that they understand it are just lying to themselves because they are.
Well, yeah, Stabby, when you say that they're using it to actually create bitcoins, you're not talking about physically creating it, right?
No, I'm talking about the code, essentially. Like, so Bitcoin is like an encrypted file, essentially. So they're basically using an algorithm that makes that encrypted file one piece at a time. I don't really understand anything, like, really. I'm just saying, like, that's what what little I understand is that's as far as it goes. Which is why.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a stick and a string and a lighter. You go out into the fucking wilderness and then make me a fucking Bitcoin.
I don't think you can do that because it's an entirely digital thing. How long would it take you to
go make me a fucking Bitcoin?
Yeah, do the stick or string or lighter have any algorithms in them?
I mean 5 algorithms.
You gotta have the algorithms. How are you gonna make Bitcoin without algorithms?
All I know is that the algorithm creates the encryption.
Stop saying that word! Do you know what the word means?
That word means? That word is banned from this podcast, dude.
Okay.
You realize the next
podcast
is going to be named algorithm.
You were okay. You were not allowed to say the word again unless you can give me a working definition of it without reading me off the fucking definition from Google. Give me a working definition of the word algorithm.
What is algorithm? It's a mathematical formula that you basically does something that you need to do.
I remember seeing them in the back of the math textbooks. There was like a whole.
All right, I found a video that's literally like half an hour long. Part 1, Bitcoin basics explained for beginners.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god!
Bitcoin for dummies.
And it's like a fucking half an hour long for part 1.
I gotta see if that book exists, dude. You remember the four dummies books, dude? I don't know if
Bitcoin for Dummies does exist. I've actually looked at it because a buddy of mine had it. It has the exact same words that everyone else has used to explain it to me before. None of it still actually explains how you fucking create the currency. I don't think anybody fucking knows.
It really is a book. Holy fuck, dude.
I wasn't far off from the actual definition of algorithm, by the way.
Went and looked it up.
Yeah, don't know either.
It's a process or set of rules to be followed in calculations or other problem-solving operations, especially by a computer.
Yeah, so like the way I always tried to define it is essentially, whenever you're doing shit in fucking Excel, and you have the if this then this, then go to this cell and then multiply that by this and subtract by this cell. It's essentially that. It is a set of rules to go this, if this, then that, and if this, that, whatever. It's a formula or equation, yes, but it's essentially kind of a rule book. Which is why my definition of it always fucking sucks. But I understand it, but I can't explain it very well.
Like Bitcoin.
All right.
No, I don't understand Bitcoin either. I can't even I can't explain it because I don't even fucking understand it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's fucking bizarre. Like, I don't fully grasp it. I just know what I've heard people talk about. So I'm not sure that the definition I'm giving is all that good, to be
honestly,
fair.
I think you know as much as anyone else who claims to know more knows. I think
sure
I think you were essentially the pinnacle of knowledge on Bitcoin, and everyone else is just lying about how much they know.
Everyone else is just lying. Yeah, at least I know. I'm saying like I don't know if what I said is right at all. Like I'm sure. Like let's be clear. Yeah. What I'm curious about though is supposedly it's an encrypted thing that can't be like copyrighted or can't be like copied, can't be like what do you call it?
Counterfeited, yeah.
Counterfeit. Oh yeah, there's like 1,600 different kinds of cryptocurrency at this point. At least 1,600 and growing. There's apparently a black coin. Thank you, Mad Metal Man. Black coin. That's good.
I'm guessing us whiteys aren't allowed to use it.
But how could somebody not be able to like? I mean, how could anything be so encrypted that nobody could ever copy it? Like, eventually, it's going to be broken. Like, it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Like the internet just
checked like fucking constantly. Like if somebody does do anything to jack it, like it just goes back and corrects it like almost instantly.
I have no idea.
That's about all I know, and it
One would
really
assume that
amounts to nothing.
Bitcoin is unique in some way, shape, or form. Otherwise, how could you possibly know how many Bitcoins you have?
Well, because you can check your Bitcoin wallet, and it tells you how many percentages of a thing that you have that doesn't exist that it equates to some real world money that you can't touch because rules.
Yeah, I don't know.
I genuinely think
basically just everybody's agreed that currency has value, which is what Bitcoin is. Like everybody just said, okay, we all agree that Bitcoin has value.
Right.
At this point, I'm almost positive that Bitcoin is just a fucking Ponzi scheme, and everyone is too fucking stubborn to admit they have no idea what the fuck it is. So it's just gonna keep stacking on itself until everyone goes, wait, so does really nobody actually fucking get this? Really nobody? What the fuck?
Well, it's probably like part of the takeover where the robots rule the world.
I hope so.
I'm pretty sure they use a fractal glider for the.
Mad Metal Man just fucking broke my brain in the fucking chat. Blackcoin is a digital currency similar to Bitcoin. It is pure proof of stake coin, except stage of initial distribution, when it was mixed POW and POS coin. So I think we need somebody smarter than us in here if we're going to figure out what the fuck this is all about, because I don't know what the hell any of that meant.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a break until you guys aren't talking about this anymore.
Honestly, I'm just going to pull my dick out and start beating it till somebody fucking...
We could make fun of like Trump and fucking Pelosi for going back and forth and shitting on each other. Oh, Memo says I don't know what it means either. Oh man, that's fucking great. Oh, he just found the description. Okay, fair enough. Fucking. Well, let's move on. Trump and Pelosi are fighting over like the State of the Union address. Yay! Does anybody care? No. Although I think Trump, if he really wanted to fucking make a point, would do the State of the Union from fucking Covington Catholic High School. That shit would be hilarious. You'd watch fucking Republicans or not Republicans, but Democrats in the fucking like Congress, just like their heads explode, and not in a figurative sense.
Okay.
Are you telling me that would be kind of funny?
I honestly wasn't paying attention. I was making a sandwich.
Oh, I was saying, like Trump and Pelosi are over the fucking what do you call it? State of the Union address back and forth. You can do it here. You can't do it here. You're canceled. You're not allowed to come into the fucking Congress Hall or whatever.
Sure.
I think Trump should just give the speech from Covington High School just to fuck with everybody. Just watch their heads pop. What is that fucking movie, Mars Attacks, where the fucking at the end they play the song and the aliens' heads turn into green goo? I think shit would happen with the fucking Democrats.
Probably.
Like, as he gives more and more of the speech, they're like, he's at Covington High School.
I just missed a phone call, so I'll be right back.
Oh no, it's just me. Dave wants to say.
Oh, wait, is Dave on? Okay, then I'll stay till Dave gets back.
It's all right. The audience is taking off too.
Everyone, leave me. Why does everyone leave me?
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. Oh man, I think the most important thing people can take away from the shutdown is that the government doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, pretty much. Like to about 95% of people. Well, no, sorry, no. Actually, let me correct that. Since about 4% of the fucking U.S. works for the fucking federal government, apparently. Who? Fucking how? How is it that 4% of the U.S. population is employed by the fucking U.S.? What? No,
crazy.
How is it that even a single whole fucking integer of a percentage of people work for the fucking government? Really?
That's how the Democrats make jobs. Essentially, like that's been the case for a long time. Like that's how they make jobs. They just create government jobs for everybody to do. Like San Francisco, where they get fucking now they got to hire a bunch of people to fucking go out and pick up shit off the street. The poop crews.
What the fuck, dude?
Slowly proliferates that way.
No, but I'm serious though. Like a single percent working for the state is too goddamn much.
Yeah, and it's like 4% is insane.
I mean, and granted, that's also including people who work for the state and shit. But like, of the U.S. population, 4% of them work for the fucking government.
Yeah, it's insane. It's ridiculous that the government has gotten that big.
I don't have fucking words.
But you know, feelings are what really matter, and I feel like isn't that what really matters? Is somebody feels oppressed, so we should give them money and make another government position, or let them shit on the fucking street in San Francisco and make the city into a fucking hellhole while they sit there and like fucking shoot up heroin in the fucking bus station.
Fuck.
Oh, here's a fun story. 94% of Native American women say they have been raped or coerced into sex. That's the headline.
Let me guess. The last article says, well...
Well, it was only 148 women that were surveyed, and 94% said that was the case. But there's no actual like definition of how they'd made this like what they determined it.
Was this at a fucking Native American women's shelter?
86% reported they suffered from historical trauma. I'm sure which refers to the idea trauma from colonization and historical oppression gets passed down from one generation to another. So I think we can all assume how accurately these women are reporting based on that right there. I just thought that the fucking headline was great. I was like, the headline, holy shit. And then you read the story and you're like, what the fuck are these people on?
Peyote. Lots of it.
Peyote. Oh man, I thought that was pretty fucking fun. I like the cumulative trauma or the historical trauma shit. I
took a spirit walk, and I had to change the street because there was a white guy smirking on the other side of the road.
Well, you know that's wrong now. You can't stand there and smile awkwardly at people who are like harassing you. Apparently, you have to avert your eyes and like walk on the other side of the street or something. I'm not sure. Well, you don't because you're part black, so you're okay. But us white, us crackers, we got to walk on the other side of the street unless we're wanted. Right? I mean, isn't that how that works now? I'm not really sure. It seems like that's how the media is portraying it and shit. And they brought that kid on, and they're like, "Don't you think maybe you had something to do with that, and somehow this is all your fault?"
Media man, bad.
Yeah. I just thought it was hilarious that for some reason his parents let that kid go on a fucking news station by himself with the reporter, and that they picked a left-wing news station. Like, I'm not seeing how that's going to resolve anything. That seems like, number one, don't do any interviews at all.
Oh no, he definitely should have. And going anywhere but Fox is a good idea. Because if he goes to Fox to do the interview,
oh yeah, then everybody accuse him of softballing.
Yeah, it's not going to help. Like, I think the best place.
Think that letting it go anywhere is going to help. I think letting it die off is the way to go.
I mean, yeah, for everyone else that isn't directly involved in the story, yeah. Probably.
Oh, okay. I see. You're saying,
but like yeah, but
it's just going to keep. People are going to keep harassing them.
Yeah,
but after like a week or two, people would just fucking be like, "All right, next fucking outrage."
Yeah, like here in about 3 weeks when the next national one takes place, but because that's usually about the cycle. That every 2 to 3 weeks, there's a story that gets Twitter in a tizzy, and then everyone goes from there. Then the media gets a hold of it, and then the media yells at Twitter like fucking always, and then everyone lets it go, and because a news story. It starts going around Twitter, and then Twitter gets in a hissy, and then the media gets hold of it, and then starts yelling at Twitter.
Yeah,
like, it's a cycle, but it happens like every 2 weeks to a month, and there's a new one, and then that's the story for the next 2 weeks to a month, and then a new one happens, and then that's the story for the next 2 weeks to a month.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah, they were going to do anything with the press. What they should have done is had the parents and the kid go out together, and then the kid gives like a statement, and they don't do like an interview. That seems like a bad fucking plan.
Oh, probably. But Datewat, since you're back, I still gotta take that phone call, so I'm gonna leave you here with Stabby. But
oh no.
Yeah, now you're by yourself. I gotta go. I'll be right back.
We'll insult ourselves while you're gone.
Sure.
So, what's going on?
Oh, we were just talking about bullshit. Let's see here. All right. Here's a fun one. I didn't even know Alec Baldwin was in trouble, but apparently he got told to do fucking anger management by the court for some sort of incident that happened in a New York parking garage. Alec Baldwin.
All right.
Pled guilty.
And what, he never did it?
Degree harassment. He has to take anger management classes from some sort of parking lot scuffle.
All right.
He denied punching anybody in the clash, which I think only somebody
who's punched somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, only somebody who's punched somebody denies punching somebody.
Yeah, we're confident that he did not commit any crime, and once this is fully investigated, it will be resolved without, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I love the fucking campaign to send Nancy Pelosi styrofoam bricks. Like, who the fuck is dumb enough to pay for that shit? Number one, you're not going to change your opinion. They're not going to sway your opinion. You're not making a political point. You're just making somebody who's selling fucking styrofoam blocks a lot of money.
It's fucking nuts, dude.
Fucking retards. I know there's an impression that I'm someone who seeks to have violent confrontations with people. I don't, said Alec Baldwin. The vermin, the vermin. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say we all heard the fucking voicemail you left your daughter, motherfucker.
Oh, did he leave a really nasty voicemail?
Dude, you never heard that? It was several years ago, but
yeah, I don't really pay attention. Most of the time, this just was on like Twitter feed, and it looked funny.
I believe he referred to his daughter in the voicemail as a disgusting little pig.
Oh, what a great dad.
Right. Like I think the mom fucked her up and turned him against him or whatever. But still, like, wow, that's your fucking daughter, dude. That's not a way to
you don't talk to your kids like that, man. That's not okay.
Yeah, of course you do.
Well, of course, Satan would
That's
say
just
that
good
makes sense.
and you beat him with a sack of oranges so it doesn't leave a bruise or something.
Yeah, but anyway, he gets to go to anger management. I hope that's entertaining. I think if he should do a reality show out of it.
Wait, who did Alec Baldwin punch?
Supposedly some just random person in a fucking parking lot like argument in November.
That doesn't surprise me.
I
But
know,
actually,
nobody's surprised. I just thought it was funny.
I do got to head out though. So,
all right, man.
Talk to you
Peace
later.
out.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Welcome to my stream, guys. Goodbye from my stream. I'll let it be Stabby and Daytwa stream from now on while I'm gone. That's
Oh,
cool.
that's sweet.
We'll be entertained while you go take care of your client with, make sure you take extra Vaseline.
Yeah, lube up. Be prepared, man.
Later, you old fat faggots.
All right, you young fat faggot, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing.
I got it in just before.
Just before. So about that Bitcoin. No. I don't really care. I just I don't know what the fuck it is. I just come up with my best thing. I'm gonna find out now though.
You're gonna research it.
If I can figure it out. My guess is I don't fucking figure it out at all. Well, cheese doodles is a real thing. I didn't know they actually had a snack called cheese doodles. Holy shit.
Cheese doodles.
And now they have
like
the fuck?
Like the Cheetos Puffs or whatever.
They're like another brand of Cheetos essentially. And they got the doodle finger, which is like fucking. I'll show you this. I'll screen share this. It's not gonna make sense unless you see what I'm talking about.
All right, yeah, it's the puffed up ones, dude. Yeah,
cheese doodles. They're like puffed up, and then now they got the doodle finger. So you can do like a little finger fork thing that picks up the cheese doodles, so you don't get it on your hands.
Oh, wow, that's not too bad actually. That shit does fucking cake on your fingers.
Well, what was it? A lot of people talk about using chopsticks to eat them.
Chopsticks.
That's like to get so you don't get the cheese on your fingers and shit.
Right. Yes. That's pretty fucking crazy.
I still don't know why they had to find somebody that looks like a hooker to play Starfire in that fucking live action series. Like, you couldn't find somebody that was like just pretty. There's a lot of actors and actresses in Hollywood.
Oh, was it the one that was that fat black chick that's playing her?
Yeah. You can just find somebody that looked hot and then paint them orange.
Right. Let's have an Asian kid play Beast Boy and just have his fucking have a frosted tips, but they're green instead of blonde. Isn't that what he did? Like, he's not green, he's fucking just his regular skin color and fucking.
Yeah. They didn't make Beast Boy green or fucking Starfire orange. It was kind of lame.
Yeah. Diversity.
Of course, then again, like if you watch Teen Titans, the Starfire in that doesn't use her like sexuality at all.
Right. It's like
doesn't use being sexy as like part of what she uses against people, like she does in the fucking comics.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking lame.
Well, at Teen Titans, I assume that's part of why.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh man. Let's see here. Oh, the Italian Secret Service people are talking about, they think coming up soon that the smugglers are going to arrange a mass drowning in order to like gain public sympathy for the people smuggling people into fucking Italy.
Holy shit, dude. That's fucking horrible. I can see him doing it though. God damn.
So they just drown a whole bunch of fuckers and be like, look, they're evil. Sort of like how the fucking the border in the south of the US is going right now, where they're like, oh, look at all these poor kids. It's like, that had nothing to do with the fucking US though.
Yeah, it's fucking that's pretty fucking extreme, man. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, it was just like straight up. It was what do you call it? their fucking parents not giving them food and water for like days at a time, if that's even their fucking parents.
Right.
Do some DNA testing and find out. It might just be fucking random cartel people claiming to be the fucking dad.
Yep, that is pretty common, man.
Well, I mean, that might be why the dad denied medical treatment too.
Just to make him look bad.
Well, no, because it's a cartel member, and if the kid was like if they managed to save the kid, it might have been fucking. He might have come out and been like, "That's not my dad."
Oh, right. I gotcha.
But as of right now, there's no way for the U.S. to really legally find out.
Yeah. So like, no, he's fine. He's my boy. He's strong. And the kid's probably like, no, help me. I don't even know this fucking guy.
Dude, that's a lot of fucking kids though when they come over to that border. Like most of them are with fucking cartel people.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I love how they don't ever mention any of that shit. You know what I mean? Like the fact that that's going on. Like that's kind of that's not even the exception. Like it's pretty much the rule. Like the exception is, these are actually my parents. Yeah, it's pretty weird, man.
You gotta prove it. I gotta prove those are my kids.
We're gonna do DNA testing if you want in. Did you see the? I don't know if you saw this, but apparently, Merkel and them are actually trying to get whatever I forget what their nationalist party is, but it's basically trying to get them spied on with no real fucking evidence or probable cause.
I'm shocked. Well, the EU is in the process of getting an army together. It sounds like too.
Right.
I think if you're one of the yellow vests, like you better start actually having a revolution. This protest shit isn't going to fucking do it.
Yeah, they're
Macron, Merkel, and fucking Bergman are like ready to fucking get that military formed up. And when they start bringing shock troops from other countries in, they don't give a fuck about your French bullshit.
Yeah, it's getting
They'll fucking kill you. So while you got a chance, fucking start taking people on the street and fucking old fashioned guillotine style, dude. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it while you have the power.
You're right. Yeah, it's getting to that fucking point, man.
Oh, what's up, Gaming and Yelling? Yeah, of course we're still going. We got like, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 minutes left before we're going to call it a day, most likely.
Yeah, come on to doing your fourth stream of the day. Come on.
You missed Satan? Yeah, I saw a bunch of streams earlier today. I just fucking got home from work, went right to sleep again.
Yeah. Although I was kind of counting the ones that he did like shortly after midnight, because I think he was doing like right after midnight.
Oh, streaming all night long.
Yeah.
Well, I missed his birthday stream. I can still watch it's on Mad Metal's channel, so I can still watch it. But I was like, oh man, I was at work. I couldn't see any of that shit. It's too bad.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing, but I don't. Oh, because it was on Mad Metals. Maybe I don't always get the notifications for Mad Metal.
YouTube is fucking the worst. There's so many times I don't get YouTube like notifications for so many channels I'm sub to, even if I have the little bell clicked.
Right. Yeah, because I normally get them for gaming, dude. But yeah, for some reason, I haven't been getting that many for Jesus Christ, Mad Metal Man. Forgot the name.
Why do I think Mad Metal Man streams all that often?
All right. Oh, okay. Maybe I do get them. It's just not that many of them.
Yeah, like he does stream. It's just not like every day or every week.
Gotcha.
What was it? Not fucking lost that thought.
That one's out of here.
Oh, but I'm listening to the Gaming Yelling birthday stream, and it's actually fairly entertaining.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, I've noticed this dude like once every few months if you're lucky. But like there was a channel I was sub to with the bell on called Lord Humongous, and I didn't get notifications on that for like months until I saw another video from the channel just in my feed at random.
Wow.
And then suddenly I get, every time that guy streams, I get a notification again. Weird.
Yeah, well, the Mad Metal one, it was pretty late, though, right? Actually, I might have gotten the notification, but it was pretty fucking late at night, I think, right?
Yeah, that's why I was at work, because it came on when I was at work, or really close before I left for work, one of the two.
Yeah, I think I was probably already, I think I was asleep and I didn't see the notification until the next morning. We'll check it out.
So what's it like being so old gaming?
I mean, every time I cough, dust falls off.
My bones literally now.
I'll tell you this. I told a friend, not a friend, a booty call of mine. I told him I sat down and I can't get up, and he's like, "Use your life alert." And I'm like, "Fuck you, asshole." Yeah, use life alert. I'm like, God
dude,
damn,
that's fucking harsh. Use your life alert. You know what? That guy's pretty funny. You should probably keep fucking that dude.
I haven't fucked him yet.
Oh well, you should definitely fuck him. I mean,
wait, are you still on a dry spell? Did you get laid? You have gotten laid since the last time, yeah?
Of course.
All right.
Although I didn't get no birthday sex. I was pretty upset about that.
Nobody came over and banged you on your birthday. Damn.
Mm-mm.
You just have to have a lot of extra sex to make up for it now.
Mm-hmm. I apologize. I just got home and I'm eating.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no worries. I do that.
I'm eating a fish taco.
Ah, you're switching sides, huh?
Mm-hmm. You know it. But I got her tied up and a bandage over her mouth so she can't speak or nothing.
That sounds about appropriate. Yeah, normal, pretty standard vanilla kind of thing.
Yeah.
I prefer my taco with shaved meat.
And playing with her big ears too.
It's never going away.
I'll explain it later. Yeah.
Happy has a kink. He claims he doesn't. He claims it was a joke.
Oh, fuck up. Fuck off.
He's getting legit. He's legit angered by it now.
No, I'm not angry. I'm just like, fuck off. I already know where it's going, dude.
Fuck you.
I'm just getting in early. I know I'm gonna have to say it sooner or later. I might as well get it in before you start going there. Oh, Satan Satire in the chat says finally knows what pussy tastes like.
I probably tasted it before you did, child.
Oh, and he fires back at the zygote. Yeah, Satan's so young. He still has a little bit of that little sperm tail on the back, right?
Probably.
Hasn't fallen all the way off.
Jesus.
Oh, Satan, fuck you. Let me just say, fuck you. That's way too close to Bieber. I'm absolutely not okay with that. Like I'm much more okay with people thinking I'm actually into that than like Bieber. That would be disturbing.
You mean the truth?
I haven't heard much about that dude. Is he like fucking taking a break or something? Or it's like he was in the news like every day for a while. He just like needs to put out a new album or something.
I have no idea.
I wonder if he's just gonna like fade away now.
Doubt it.
Yeah, we can all dream, but.
Oh, Satan says gaming is older than Nancy Pelosi's policies. That's fucking harsh, dude.
Yeah, but he would probably want to fuck me before he would fuck her, so whatever.
I think 99% of the fucking humans in fucking the United States would rather fuck you than Nancy Pelosi. That's not a fair comparison.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy. Like that video of her and Schumer.
Saran wrap, dude.
Yeah. So what?
She looks like a skeleton covered in saran wrap.
Yeah, dude, that video of her and Schumer, like that rebuttal video to whatever fucking
That was so creepy looking.
Dude, seriously, man. I was like, what the fuck? Do you guys not understand how creepy you fuckers look?
It's like,
Yeah.
I think Stephen King wrote this movie.
Right. Damn.
He was probably kicking himself.
This is my fault.
Although I don't think Pelosi would look that bad if she would have bigger ears. I'm just saying.
Fuck off.
I love you.
He's like, nope,
I
you're
honestly love
Amy,
you.
Do you know what Bitcoin is?
Yes.
Can you describe it in a way we can all understand?
You cannot do that until fucking Satan is here to fucking harangue him for not explaining it right. Or, you know, not Satan can accuse him of not understanding it at all. So save that.
Actually, I have a friend who has about 5 million Bitcoins in one of his hard drives that he lost.
Oh, he lost a fucking hard drive with a bunch on there from way back.
Yeah, but I'm sure he has it. He knows he has it. Like it couldn't be missing like that, you know. But he has a stack of hard drives because Bitcoin you don't use internet while having the Bitcoin there with you or whatever. So he always does that off stream or whatever. I mean, excuse me, on a PC that is not connected to the web. Yeah.
Yeah, offline. Satan says gays don't know things. I wouldn't trust him anyway. We knew that was coming, Satan. And that was kind of expected. Nah. Because we don't know what that is. And then I started to explain that there were algorithms involved. And then Satan said, nah, you don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm like, nah, you're right.
Well, all you got to know is right now Bitcoin's garbage. So it's pretty hot garbage right now until it's very unstable.
I was going to take it, apparently. They're going to start accepting Bitcoin.
Well, certain places do accept Bitcoin. I mean, I know Amazon did, or I don't know if they still do or not, but I'm sure Amazon used Bitcoin.
Oh, that's interesting.
There was a political candidate. I think it was Cruz back to when he was still campaigning for president, where he accepted Bitcoin donations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, might as well.
Yeah, any way you can get anything, dude.
I mean, he's a politician. Nobody's going to pretend they're not just desperately looking for money.
Yeah, whatever way you want to give us money, we're okay with.
Hey, my package arrived from Amazon. Woo!
Ooh, what you buy me?
I bought myself some like keto food, and then a fucking those portable jump starter things where you just charge it up on your fucking outlet or your cigarette lighter.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you need a jump start, you just hook it up to your battery. You don't got to find somebody with jumper cables or, you know. In my case, I have jumper cables.
So you bought a bunch of gay shit, basically.
I am sorry I asked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sorry.
I didn't explain it. I didn't like announce what I ordered for.
Oh, you explained it in very good detail already. That's you date twat that hardcore already, homie. You date twatted it all the way.
Until you asked, though. See, I knew it was boring as shit, but you asked for a description.
I did not ask for a description. I just said what the fuck you bought. That's all I said.
You could have just said car starter thing.
Car starter thing. There you go. Car starter thing.
Kind of a lot of detail on that one.
What, keto food and a car starter thing?
No, you didn't just say a car starter thing.
Oh, yeah, like it's a portable jump starter. Why would I not? I don't know. I just assume that's not a common thing.
I think what gaming is saying is that whole explanation was somewhat unnecessary. I think that was the point he was making.
Let's explain this whole thing one more time.
It's like, ladies and gentlemen, please lend me your big ears.
So you see, the reason he feels that way is okay. I'm going to use a long, drawn-out explanation for why yours was a long, drawn-out explanation.
If the people that support Cruz know one thing, it's Bitcoin from Satan and Satire in the chat. Although with Satan and Satire in there, I think we can call it the Peanut Gallery.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
That's an old person joke, so he won't get it.
Peanut Gallery.
It's a fucking old-ass joke.
Oh, man. Yeah, that phrase, we should bring it back, dude.
No,
Let's bring
no,
back.
we shouldn't. No, no, no.
I don't think it's possible to bring that phrase back, but I applaud your attempt if you do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to put any real effort into it.
Okay, good. I mean, if you want to bring something back, bring back porch monkey.
Yeah, I prefer yard ape myself, but
I got one. I got one for you guys. It's called Tonka now. Like if a date doesn't show up, he's like, "Man, I just got Tonka." You know.
fucking talk it out on me.
Yep, I got Tonka out.
Dude, that's fucking funny. Oh man, it's so funny to know that dude's never gonna live that shit down. Like he pussied out on a fight from like fucking the pussiest looking dude in the world.
Right.
Not
Andy
only that,
does not
but he
look like
even
a tough dude. Like
he deleted all his videos, I guess. And he did write an
did
apology.
he delete all his
Supposedly.
videos?
Yeah.
Oh, all his videos? Wow.
And supposedly he put an apology video, but he deleted it almost instantly.
I don't know.
I don't think I don't think it's out there to be seen anymore. Like I don't know if anybody got it, or unless it's that one video that I heard it was like an hour long and they cut it down to 20.
How the fuck is an hour-long apology video? God damn,
well,
dude.
I don't know if that's the same one, but he's just saying like one phrase. I don't know what the fuck, like disappointment or I don't know what the fuck he was saying, but I don't know. I was happy anyways.
Yeah, somebody probably downloaded it, dude.
Yeah, no, his channel has no videos right now.
Wow. Yeah, I want to come across the people that are still apologists for him, dude. They've got to be out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, the girlfriend just basically said, "Oh, in tough situations, I mean, you can't leave them behind," and this and that and type of apology or explanation or whatever.
Oh, she's not trying to pretend that it didn't happen. She's just saying, "Well, I can't just fucking like ditch my boyfriend because one shitty situation."
Well, and she's not admitting it either. So.
Okay.
Like I know he doesn't hit very hard from the wheelchair, but still, I don't want him beating me.
But more stuff did came out. Like his dick don't work, and he has troubles with it, and Bab cheated on him because his dick don't work, and
holy shit!
Fun stuff. Bunch of fun
is that verified or is that just fucking rumor nonsense?
No, it was verified because I believe it was Failure who was told this, and he spilled the beans out already.
Holy shit!
I think. Don't quote me. I think it might have been Failure, but I'm not 100% sure. But.
I'm surprised he abandoned ship, dude. I'll be honest with you, because like he was defending Tonka for quite a while.
Well, yeah, because I mean, he was part of the people who were being tricked. He really thought that he was gonna go into a fight and all, so that's why he was with Tonka, because he thought he was gonna, do it.
Yeah, but even back like when the feud first started and shit, like I get him abandoning, I kind of get him ditching him now, but yeah, he was still like. Because I thought he would side with Andy because I kind of pegged Failure as someone who would go with the higher subscriber count, So I guess that's kind of what I'm getting at. So I guess not. I guess I misjudged him. Although now I guess he is, but again, at first he wasn't. It wasn't until the actual him flaking out on the thing.
Yeah, well, he at the end confirmed everything. At the end, it was all a lie.
Yep.
Oh well.
So the wheelchair thing, is that for real, or is that?
It might be. It might be for real.
Yeah, if it's
video where he was walking around with a camera, like filming stuff, as he was just like walking around his apartment, like making fucking dinner and shit.
It could be somebody else.
It was just a random stream. There wasn't any like.
Yeah, but you said that one was from quite a while ago too.
Oh
right?
yeah, it could be that he's in a wheelchair now. I mean, it could have been before. Yeah, possible.
But he could always use the wheelchair as a temporary thing. Like some people could use wheelchairs.
Oh,
but they
like
still
need it every day.
You could still walk and do minor details, but you still have to,
Yeah,
there's always that too.
Where you can kind of move, but
yeah.
do it for very long. That
Like
kind
your
of thing.
dick could kind of work, but you know.
Well, talk is dick, apparently.
Yeah, there was a couple
Mhm.
times it was like he would threaten to beat people up all the time. Well, he would
A couple of times.
Oh,
That
a
couple
was his
times he-
entire shtick from the beginning.
Yeah,
That's
There was a
all
couple
he's ever
times he said
done.
yeah,
like,
although
I'll kick your ass, da, 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 da. And I'm like, all right, we're never gonna meet. This is the internet, whatever.
yeah, well, again, that all makes sense now. Like, if his cock doesn't work, I mean, he's obviously overcompensating for it by fucking acting like a tough guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah, his whole fucking shtick makes a lot more sense now, if that's true.
Yeah, he just had a big mouth, and that's all he know how to use.
Yeah. Yeah. I still thought he would have beat up Andy, though, dude. You know, again, unless he's actually in a wheelchair or
Well,
whatever.
beat up with the wheelchair. Maybe he would try.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know, a person of about average strength in a wheelchair could probably still beat Andy's ass.
Right.
I mean, to be fair.
Yeah, Andy's another one that seems to act tough that would probably fucking cower in real life.
I'm just not gonna fucking go out fighting people, dude. I ain't into that. That sounds fucking dumb.
Yeah, the whole fucking thing was ridiculous, dude. Yeah, I couldn't believe it even got to the point where they had set a date and we're actually gonna fucking so fucking ridiculous, man.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how he had the balls to set up a date, you know, and
Yeah, I mean, he must have known he was gonna flake the whole fucking time. Like, maybe he was hoping
Andy would have flaked out.
Yeah, Andy wouldn't call his bluff. That's a real strong possibility.
But Andy went to the gym. He prepared himself all those months, and he was ready to throw punches.
You know, it makes me wonder though if Mitoker had some sort of inside info that Andy got from him, and that's why Andy didn't back down because he knew Tonka couldn't make it.
Who the fuck is Mitoker?
Metokur. Stop pronouncing it like that. Nobody pronounces it like that anymore, dude.
I always think of it as like weed smoking, like Mitoker. My bad.
I'm sure that's what he meant.
I know that probably is what originally it was.
No, it was originally a fuck up of mediocre. Somebody on a forum meant to type mediocre. And...
I'm saying Mitoker was probably the correct.
The correct pronunciation.
Now it's Metokur, dude.
Metokur, okay. Well, Mr. Metokur maybe had some inside baseball and passed it on to Andy. So Andy was like, "All right, I got nothing to worry about if I call it." So
you know,
the last minute, don't, because he's going to back out at the last minute.
You know, Doc Griffin meant to Andy too. You guys saw the pictures?
No, did Doc Griffin meet Andy? Right on.
Yeah. He wore the Metokur hat and.
Was he the one that did the fucking fake Metokur?
Yeah, that's him.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it was him. It was Doc.
Was he? He was actually okay. I remember. I haven't seen enough of his streams because it's usually on when I'm at work.
Right.
Was he in
satire? Literally everyone pronounces it differently than you, Stabby. You could say that for a lot of words, Satan. You could say that for like most of the words I say.
Yeah. No, like I said, that may have been what people because again, Mitoker and mediocre sound really close together, so that's probably what it was originally intended as. But it's not that anymore.
Why do you keep saying that? We already got it. We got it.
Please continue explanation.
No,
we need
dude.
More explanation.
No, because look, if you say both of the words again, if you say the word mediocre and the word Mitoker the way you've chosen to pronounce it, and
why did I come here? Why? Why do I always
I get that, but see what's happened is over time.
Oh God!
More phonetically. And all right, now stop. Jesus. You did kind of ask for that, though. Come on.
No, I didn't.
Oh man,
shit. That's what I mean. I'm like, I know this is going to annoy the hell out of him, so I'm going to do it. And indeed.
And now you're going to explain the explanation.
He's never done that before.
Calm down.
God damn it.
Oh God, I kind of want that to be a new thing. Oh man.
What do you mean? I've been doing it all along. What are you talking
Explain the joke and then explain why you explained the joke. It's so fucking bad.
about? I could probably keep doing it for fucking. How many layers could I fucking tack on?
That'd be worse than all the puns, man.
Well, let's not. Shit.
Why do I do this to myself?
My guess is you're full of self-loathing.
I must be like sadistic and what's the other word? Masochistic and like. Please, Daytwalk, explain those words for me.
Sadistic is a person that's sadist. Masochist is a person that is a masochist. You're welcome.
Wait a minute. Why the fuck did I try to explain Bitcoin? See, that's where it all went wrong. I was trying to do your job, Daytwa.
I'm not fucking trying to explain
You're the one that's explaining things.
Yes, I don't know why Satan and Satire are so hung up on trying to understand it, because I don't understand it and I fucking don't care.
Oh, Satan and Satire asked us to start telling puns again for the last couple minutes before we go off air.
So you can do it safely from fucking. Nope.
Yes, sorry I wasn't
he said he really liked
today.
Punctual.
I'm not sure, like, what kind of puns should we tell.
Yeah, you both have to be here, dude. You both have to be here, and then we'll bust out the puns.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, although maybe
we'll have to leave it for another day.
That's why you guys seem to be tagging in and out. Like he left, and then you showed up immediately after. Are you guys?
Are you trying to say they're the same person?
No, I'm saying
I am not that gross. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I'm saying that they're deliberately not coming on at the same time, so that we don't barrage them both with puns when they're on.
Okay, Satan Satire is day one, day 12. Explain the Bay of Pigs for me. What the fuck is that even about? This is random shit.
Don't say like you don't know what the Bay of Pigs is. Please don't say that.
I was asking for the Dewey Decimal System. No, I'm just saying that's random. Like I don't know where to get the Bay of Pigs for.
Can I do the Cuban Missile Crisis instead?
No, you got to do the Bay of Pigs first.
They're kind of linked.
Oh, the Dewey Decimal System is easy, easy, Satan. First, you got to get the algorithm, and then.
That word is bad, goddammit. I want to put Bitcoin on the list too, if we can. Words Satan cannot say. Algorithm.
Wait.
Bitcoin and Matoker.
Wait. Can't even talk. Google for algorithm puns or memes.
Oh, no. Holy shit, dude. There's no way. Are there fucking algorithm puns, dude? Did you already do it?
I haven't yet.
Oh, man. Hold on, dude. If there are, dude, that's going to be fucking great.
Please tell me there's some.
3-5 jokes only programmers will get. Puns, algorithms. Hold on, let me see what it is. I want to actually verify it. All right.
Oh
okay.
my god, let me screen share that. Hold on.
Yeah,
I think you and I are looking at the same thing, Dave Twan.
Is it a certain vice president?
It's algorithms.
I already thought of that. I was like, I didn't thought that was funny.
All right, I'm not counting that. I want actual fucking puns, dude.
Yeah, that was sort of a pun, but not really.
It works, but yeah. Let's get Satan on to get his ruling on whether something is a pun or not.
The math teacher was a good dancer. He had an algorithm.
That sucks. Was that the only one? What the fuck?
Let's see.
Okay. Wait, are they on the side? Are you on the same site?
We probably both looked up algorithm puns on Google, I would imagine.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna look for another one. Get my own. Funny puns. Is this the same one?
Come on, how hard can it be?
It's like you're talking to a 5-year-old.
What the fuck is that? I don't get that at all.
Jesus.
Well, first the bird and the bee become very good friends, and then the bee uses its stinger to implant like an ovipositor and implants like hormone beads inside the bird. And then the bird starts bringing flowers to the bee so that the bee is happy. And eventually the bird dies, and then the bee gets eggs. I think that's how that works, right?
Perfect.
Okay, exactly. That's how you explain that.
Okay, now I get the fucking thing. Okay. All right, I got it. It was like a picture of an avocado. Now I get it. How many atoms in... well, you can't pronounce the word correctly if you're going to fucking do it. It would be how many atoms in a guacamole? And then it's just... Anybody know what a mole is in chemistry?
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's how they figure out the atomic number is how the certain.
Okay.
It's like 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd power or whatever is a mole worth of atoms basically because they're small.
It's an increment essentially. I get it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like that's how they work out the atomic numbers, I believe. Okay, I'm not going to explain it more than that. But then again, I know you don't pronounce it. It's guacamole, but if you pronounce a guacamole, it works.
I get it.
That's about as good as it gets, it looks like, dude, and that one sucked. Although I guess that is kind of the point. Although I prefer ones that are groan-inducing. Is really the one that the shit I'm looking for.
Here's one that Satan would know. How come you never trust an atom?
How come?
Because they make up everything.
Oh no. Okay, this is where we've gone. I think it's time to call it. I think we should.
I just got here. 30 more minutes.
3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. We can go for 3 more.
He said 30, dude.
Oh, he said 30. Oh no, we got to go sooner than that. I got to
being a bitch. Why are you being a bitch with me? It's not my fault you started so fucking early in the day. You only been streaming for it's not even 2 hours yet. Stop being a pussy.
No, it's been like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It only shows 2 hours on the streams now. That's as far back as you can go on live streams when they're live.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
you guys saw when I did a 12-hour stream.
I don't know why anybody does that.
I don't ask me, but I did it. I was thinking it was gonna cut off at 8 hours because some people say it cuts off after 8 hours. I'm like, really? Let's find out.
I've seen people do like 24-hour streams, but maybe that's on like Twitch and not on YouTube. I don't know.
No, I think once it turns off, you turn it back on, and then
you just start another stream kind of thing.
Yeah, but I went over 12 hours and I still wouldn't cut off. I'm like, I'm tired. Fuck this.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Damn, dude. I mean, it's cool if we had like, thousands of fans. Maybe it'd be worth doing that. Like if we got like 100 people watching the show for 24 hours, it might be fun doing that. Not a shit to do though.
Nah, we could always find bigger bitches somewhere too. So you could see which one has the sexier, bigger ears, and then they can explain it all after that, And,
oh my god.
Yes.
I can hear nowadays. Well, you see, a fetish is
there's an algorithm to that.
There's an algorithm to this. Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. The closest thing I'm finding is
the algorithm.
The only other ones are the ones that say like jokes only a programmer would understand. So they're kind of iffy. I'm trying to find one that's decent.
For this show, nothing's decent.
No, that's not algorithm. Never mind. Fuck. Trying to find something that actually talks about algorithms. I know I saw one somewhere. God damn it!
Look what Satan says.
Oh, a pun that hurts Stabby is painful pun. Yeah, for sure, dude.
All right, this is the only thing they have. It says algorithm definition. Stabby and Satan will probably appreciate this. Word used by programmers when they do not want to explain what they did.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, still not really. Yeah, not a pun. I give up.
Oh, you're not punty anymore.
What do you
You're
call a
not
programmer
funny.
from Finland?
What?
Nordic.
What?
What do you call a programmer from Finland? He's Nordic. Like Nordic, but with nerd.
Oh, okay. I don't know why it broke up on me. Stupid computer.
Mm.
Oh my god, these are fucking awful.
Yeah, I don't think there's any actual algorithm puns. We're gonna have to do it other than the Al Gore rhythm one.
We failed our beautiful audience of all of us combined.
Oh, these are
That's our homework assignment.
real programmers count from 0 underscore. The word algorithm was coined to recognize Al Gore's contribution to computer science.
Okay.
Chuck Norris writes code that optimizes itself.
Okay. Jokes?
Hell, they kind of are, but they're really, really bad.
Are you on the page I was talking about? The one that only
the programmers, yeah, the only programmers get. They're pretty fucking awful.
Jesus.
Chuck Norris can take a screenshot of the blue screen. Yeah, see that stuff nobody gets. All right, we should probably fucking call it a
joke because like Chuck Norris can do anything.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay, yeah.
You can't screenshot a blue screen. That's essentially because your computer just stopped working altogether.
Hey, what do you? That's my bit, you fucking asshole.
No, I'm sorry. Hey.
Job. That's my bit, you fucking hack. All right, let's call it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Fucking go.